Yeah. Yep. We still do this. We're still here. Still doing this. Monday Night Football. Where would you rather be? Where would you rather be than just right here, okay? We're doing all the right things at the right time. And let me get myself situated, ready to go for you all. What you are watching here, this shit right here, this shit right here, this shit right here, this is Tea Time. And I am your host, Tony Murr. And if you are watching this, if you like peanut butter and jellies, if you rather an Italian sub, if you like meatball subs, if you like a burrito, if you like Chinese food, if you like Mediterranean, if you like a nice gyro, if you like cake for breakfast, if you like breakfast for cake, either way you shake it, if you are watching this right here, you are officially teed up. We are teed up around here. I'm your host, Tony Merritt. What you are wondering, what you might not know, you should know if you're here, but I'm still going to explain it till kingdom come. That's how we do things around here. What this is, Tea Time is, it's a live sports broadcast. It's an alternate broadcast. So you guys, if you guys are Monday Night Football fans, you've probably seen the Manning cast. This is the new age Manning cast. This is the unfiltered Manning cast. I don't gotta put on the quarter zip. I don't gotta get up in front of all these bells and whistles. Just a few things in front of me, and we're bringing the game to you. So the ultimate Tea Time setup is what you do. You're a football fan. You're going to be watching Monday Night Football, as you always do. So you're going to have that on your big screen. You're going to have that on the main screen. I hope you got a bucket of popcorn next to you because this is popcorn worthy. And then on the side, well, what you're going to need to do, let me explain the volume situation. What you're going to want to do with that volume is don't mute it. You could mute it. You don't want it full. Definitely not the least. That's the worst of the options. You either want it completely muted or at a dull roar where you can still hear the crowd noise and the sounds of the game, but where you want to be the main focus for the eyeballs that live inside of your ears, the things that do the hearing for you. No one really knows how those mechanisms work, but next thing you know, you hear me talking and you understand what I'm saying and it's going through your ears into your brain. It's a magical and wonderful thing. That is what you're going to want to hear. I'm going to be bringing the broadcast to you. I'm going to be pretending and actually being the broadcaster and the announcer for this game. The best part about it is, though, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't have to play by the rules. I'm not employed by the NFL. I'm not employed by the ESPN. The only thing that I care about is the tea timers and tea time. So I'm going to do what's best for you, and that is where you're going to have the most fun possible while watching a Monday Night Football game. We're bringing it that much more to the next level, that much more better. Everything you thought you wanted out of a football game, this is what you're getting over here. Get with it, people. We are doing it to the utmost degree around here. So now let's get to the game. Let's get to the nuts and bolts of it. Let's get down to brass tacks. It is the Philadelphia Eagles visiting LA, sunshiny LA Chargers. And these are both teams that are in the playoffs right now. The Eagles are leading the very piss poor NFC East division that is usually bad. And then we got the Chargers in the wild card in the AFC. The Chargers, what they're worried about is their starter quarterback, the guy who's dating Madison Beers. He is the quarterback of the LA Chargers. I mean, could you imagine a better position to be in? They're worried because his hand's broken. He's got a broken bone in his left hand. Granted, it's his left hand. So if it's his left hand, it's not his throwing hand. It's not that big of an issue, but you still have to use it. When you're a quarterback, let me show you something. When you're a quarterback, this is how you're getting the snap, left hand on top usually. You might have to switch it, but either way, it's involved in every snap of the game. You're also handing it off with that hand. All right, wait, we got the national anthem going on. You know how we do things around here. Oh, no, no, no. We're going upwards. Oh my God. She's doing great so far. A little heavy on the makeup, but that's okay. Love the slick back look. Love the slick back look. There it is right there, looking a little uncomfortable if you ask me. Oh my God, this guy is locked in. And he looks like a slob. Clean it up a little bit, Sirianni. He's emotional. You can tell in the eyes. Ooh, a little high on the proof. Sheila doing a little ad-libbing. Oh, she's really taking her liberties on this one. She got a star right in the middle of her pants. Perfect pants for the national anthem. I'll show you soon, Riley. We'll get to that. Wow, she did a great mic work at the end, taking it away from her mouth as it fades away. Really nice touch. Riley, the fantasy matchups went pretty good this weekend. One of the leagues I was already out in. The other two leagues, I'm in the playoffs. One was lucky, but I got enough points to get into the playoffs. One, I got a win. I'm gonna get into that soon, Riley. Don't worry. Did your you had like a 2 or 3% chance to make it to the playoffs? Did that pan out for you? Did that percent chance, did that go up? Are you in the playoffs, sir? To continue with my pregame prediction. So we talked about the Chargers, and now we have a reeling Philadelphia Eagles team where people are nervous about them. They're unable to move the ball. They look shitty on the offensive side. The defensive side even looked bad against the Bears last time. So there's always questions about this team because there's two types of teams that could show up. There's the dominant Eagles that won the Super Bowl last year that beat the piss. Said pot. Beat the snot and piss out of the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But there's also the dysfunctional Eagles that they can't seem to do anything right. So I don't know who's going to show up. Well, I have a feeling who's going to show up today. I think it's going to be the Eagles. I think they're going to round into form. They're going to show us something. They're going to be able to say, hey, we might not look best week to week, but we are still the Super Bowl favorites. I think that's what they're going to be trying to show here tonight. The spread on the game was Eagles -2.5 away, but when you're playing at the Chargers Stadium, it's basically a neutral site. There aren't very many Chargers fans. There's probably more Eagles fans there. The over-under was 41, I believe. My final score prediction, I'm going to say 2017 Eagles. That's going to be my final score prediction. I do think the Eagles are going to pull this one out. This is why you tea time. You like the Chargers, Riley? I like it though. We get to go a little head to head, see who's going to come out victorious. Man, the sad part about this is I think this is going to be a shitty game to watch. I don't think this is going to be entertaining at all. But the good part is this is why you tea time, because when there is no fun to be had during the game, when it's a shitty performance and it's a Monday night game where you rather go to bed, that's why you tea time, because we're having a little bit more fun than everyone else around here. It is, Riley, it's neck and neck. It's neck and neck, dude. I don't know who's gonna win this. I wanna say the Eagles because I'm just believing in what they used to be. I want to see what they used to be. I'm not a fan of the Chargers. I'm not a Herbert guy. Oh, they're starting on offense, the Eagles. Kick off to the Eagles. Ooh, big hit. Big hit, but big return right there. You can't be that pumped up. They made it past the 30-yard line. You didn't do your job as good as you could have. All right, so now we're going to sync this up. This is the second step of the process. This is going to be a run play. They want to establish the run because that's what the one thing that's been missing from their team. This is the one thing that they haven't been able to do. And here we are in the shotgun position with no one in the backfield, so maybe not. So maybe not. Both these teams 8-4, by the way. We got Saquon's coming back. He's going deep. Oh, just out of his hands. I like it. I like it. I like it. He had a lot of time in the pocket back there. All right. Because if you've seen any Eagles games recently, Riley, they don't play an exciting brand of football. All right. See, they want to be able to establish the run. If they can't get the run game going tonight, they have a serious issue. They have a serious issue. I keep saying this. I want to believe this every time I watch the Eagles play that this is going to be a Dallas Goedert game. Usually he has one of those games where he catches 2 touchdown passes. This might be that game out of him. All right, he gets the snap, Jalen Hurts, and he throws it. There's Dallas Goedert right on cue for a first down. He he runs the type of routes that Jalen Hurts feels most comfortable throwing. They're the stick routes that are just 8 to 9 yards. He goes over the middle, he cuts across the whole length of the field. That's exactly how you do it right there. That's exactly how you do it. You get it to Goedert. Watch out for him tonight. It could be a Goedert game. We got to give to Saquon only a gain of 2 or 3 right there. I mean, these Charger unis are always so good. They're so good. This is just the right color blue right there. The right powder blue. And then the accent of the yellow to go along with it, it's special. The Eagles, on the other hand, these are some classic uniforms. I really like these Eagles uniforms. I always do. Oh, Jalen Hurts rolling out to the left. A little stick route to Dotson right there. Gain of about 4 or 5. They better give him a good spot. They better give him a good spot right there. I think it's 3rd and 2. Oh, very secretive about this play call. Not even he knows what it was because of how much his mouth was covered on that. All right, we got 3rd and 4. We got Jalen Hurts solo dolo in the backfield in the shotgun position. A lot of pointing going on the offensive line. Watch out for a QB draw right here. He receives the snap. He's looking right, looking straight. Oh, now he's rolling out of the pocket. No time and a sack. See, that's a coverage sack right there. Everyone was covered downfield. Is Jalen Hurts? He looked like he went through all his reads. He went right, center, left, just like that game. Left, right, center, but it went right, center, left. Either way, there was no one open. He had a bunch of time. No one was open. Yeah, wasn't working. What you think about that game yesterday, Riley? They smoked them. Do they usually post the locker room videos? All right, we got a punt on our hands. He's punting it to about all the way through the back of the end zone right there. Well, right in the middle of it. Either way, it's the same result of a touchback. And here comes the man with the injured hand. There was people so curious about this guy and his hand. His right hand is going to have to be the thing that gets it done for him, though. All right. So there's a couple things that we need to get to. First of all, let's do a little fantasy recap. Why don't we? Let's do a little fantasy recap. So everyone cares about my fantasy team. I know it. You really love my fantasy team. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into my fantasy matchups just to see where little Tony's at over here. So let me see. Let me go to window capture. There we go. All right, so let me move over here. Perfect. Okay, so we're looking at this. Let's go. Let's go to the scoreboard. Scoreboard. So this was against. I'm 7-6. My friend's 6-7. This is actually the best outcome that could have happened. I picked up. So my team went off. My team went off. Look at this. So I'm on the right side. I had. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. So Chase Brown, 18 points. RJ Harvey, 22 points. Puka Nacua, 35 points. DK Metcalf, 21. Vikings D, 15. Just picked them up this week. That was a great call. So everyone went off. I had Drake May. I had to pick up a new quarterback. He was projected 18.2 points, and he scored negative 1.76. Negative 1.76. So that didn't help me. If I had probably anyone else in there, I would have won. But what's great about this is my buddy won, and I'll show you. I'll show you the standings. So this is this is who I was facing. He's the 8 seed right now. I'm the 4 seed, and we got to look at the points for. Oh, it doesn't show points for right here. What the hell? I had an 81% chance of making it. I mean, that's true. So I lost. He has the most points for, so he's moving up in this matchup. He's moving up. Oh wait, who? Okay, that's what we need to see. Okay, so he has the most points for. He's moving up. He's in the playoffs. And then this guy lost. He has the least points amount for. All right, we got to go back to the game. Sorry, we got to go back to the game. All right, going back to the game. We're handing it off to Vidal to start it off. The Falcons kept turning it over, Riley, yesterday. That's why it was such a big blowout. There was like 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. The Seahawks defense stepped up big time. All right, we got Herbert under center, not under center. He's in the shotgun. They're probably going to utilize that, given his hand. He looks right, quick throw through Johnston's hands. That's not the type of plays that he makes. He makes plays downfield. Don't look for him for a stick route. I'm telling you guys, this is not going to be a fun game. This is going to be a low-scoring affair. Maybe 3 to 4 total touchdowns in this game. Right through Johnston's hands. Nothing doing on that one. Oh, there's Hampton. There's Hampton. He's coming back. I didn't even notice him. Thank God he's coming back. I need him badly for the fantasy squad. Get him involved. He doesn't have to be the main back tonight, but just give him a couple touches. All right, Herbert dropping back, looking right. He's stepping up in the pocket. Little drop pass to Vidal. Gain of about 20. This is a speedster. Take it all the way. Is he going all the way? Oh, my God. What a play right there. What a play right there. I did not think. I'm like waiting for the Eagles player to come in. When is this going to stop? When is someone going to stop him? He just took a little dump down pass about 60 yards down the field. 60. I knew it exactly. That's the type of perception we're dealing with here. See, he could have tried to run that. He makes the right play. He blows by Dean right there. I mean, good for Bond catching up with him. That's a linebacker right there. You got to hand this ball. Is that Hampton back there? Got to give it to Hampton. Got to give it to Hampton. Get him going. Pitch to the left. Oh, he looks good. Oh, that's a burst of speed he just hit that with. Oh, this guy's rearing to go off the IR. He's ready. He's ready. Vidal on the sidelines, kind of worried, saying, where did my job just go? I was just a starter, and now the rookie's coming back, and damn, he looks good too. Watch out for him getting in the end zone, guys. Remember when I said this is going to be a low-scoring affair, and now we're already at the 6-yard line at the very start of the first quarter? We got a handoff to Hampton. Oh, good tackle right there by the shoestrings. Number 3, who's that? Oh, he's good. You know he's good because he's a type of defensive player that doesn't wear gloves. Love that look. He's just a guy who made the most of an opportunity. And look at this. Look at Herbert. He's wearing the foams. He's really embracing the LA style. He's wearing the foam cleats. Those are cool. They're gonna give it back to Hampton. There's no way this doesn't go to Hampton. Where are we looking here? Where are we looking? Oh, he's throwing it to Hampton. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Here we go. This guy is back. This guy is back. Oh, just in time for the fantasy playoffs. That's so big. That's so big. There you go, Hampton. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a handoff, but we'll take that. We will take that. Man, all running backs on that drive for the Chargers. Ooh, Eagles. Watch out, Eagles. Look at that. No one was even close to him. No one was even close. He's back off the IR, ready to go. There's the big O, Omari in Hampton. Boom, 7-0, early. Remember what I said? Remember what I said. There we go. Oh, he licks his lips. You know he's cooking with something. He's got some barbecue sauce left over. All right, 8:49 left in the first. 7-0 Chargers. Let's get back to the main show, which is my fantasy team. Wait, we need to actually need to clarify something. Standings. All right, so we're looking here. So these three. This is a 12-man league. These guys make it to the playoffs. These guys make it to the playoffs. They're already confirmed in. Then there's five guys, one, two, three, four, five, going for three spots. So my guy Josh, he won his game, so he's going to be in at 7-7. Great points for. Great points for. He's going to have the most points for out of all these teams. So he's going in. And then it's a matter of four going for two spots now. So this guy, he lost and he had the least points for. So he's out. Now it's three guys going for two spots. These two were going against each other. Hampton in and Booty clapping. They're both scoring in a low scoring affair. If he loses, he's definitely out. If he wins, I'm in because I got more points for than him. I got 20 more points for, and I'm gonna beat him again on points for. So I'm in there. I'm in there, which is a great feeling. And then on the other team, let's go to the scoreboard first and foremost. Look at this, the chicken parm on wheels. We're getting stuff done around here. So, look at this. All right. I was very afraid because I was projected to lose the whole time, but he had an okay game. Look at Hampton already with 8.7. Manunda guy did okay. Brian Thomas Jr. did okay. McLaurin a little less than okay. Loveland pretty good. This is the guy that saved my season. Michael Wilson, what a pickup. 37 fantasy points while I got Diggs and McCaffrey on bye. That was big, and we're off. We're off to the races right here. So we got two of my three teams made the playoffs. I feel pretty good about that. Both of them by the hair of their chinny chin chin. All right, we're kicking it back off to the Eagles. Oh, look at this. Ooh, it all comes down to a healthy offensive line. They don't have one of the best offensive linemen in the game on their team, and this is Landon Dickerson. Oh, not on their team, but he's just been hurt. It's all based on the run game in their offensive line. So they're trying to piece together without it, and it's not really working. Down 7-0. They're not really built to come from behind. I'll tell you that much. Not on any freaky stuff. They'd rather do the missionary, not from behind. Oh, there we go, Saquon. That's a big gain right there. Look at this. Guys, could have been dead wrong. Could have been dead wrong. We might have a good game on our hands. That's who they're going to have to get going. He's going to be the difference maker for them. Look at this. Great job by 69 getting to that second level. 69 knows that it's a multi-tiered approach. There's levels to that, and 69 knows that. All right, we got Hurts under center. We got some guy offset in the backfield. Haven't really seen that position before. Saquon looks ready to get the ball. He just looked to the left. Is he going to the left? He is. Okay, there we go. Great run right there. When he's hitting that hole and seeing an opening, there is a burst of speed. This guy is chomping at the bit, hungry for a good game because he hasn't had one in a while. If I'm the defense, though, I'm noticing something like that. His eyes darted to the left side of the field. That's the tea time difference. I'm noticing that type of stuff. His eyes darted to the side of the field that he was going to run to. 4 rushes for 33 yards. Eight a clip for there. Oh, Jalen Hurts. This guy went untouched. Jalen's running for it now. Great play. Oh, we got a flag. Definitely holding. Definitely holding. Let's see what Scott Novak. He's back. There's no frills to his game. There's nothing silly about it. It's all business when it's Scott Novak. To a point where you respect him because you know what you're getting, but you never invite him to the party. He gets left off the invite list, Scotty. All right, 1st and 20 now. Clock running a little bit less than halfway through, or a little bit more than halfway through the first quarter. Tyler Steen playing right guard. They lost Mekhi Becton too. He's on the Chargers apparently. I didn't know that, but he's one of the best offensive linemen in the league. We got Hurts taking the snap, a little play action. He's looking deep. Who's there? Moonball. Absolute moonball. I like that throw though. Why not? Why not? I like that throw. Just to spread out the offense a little bit. Let them know that you can do that. You might not necessarily use it all the time, but just let them know you can. Guys, if you are following me on Twitch, or if you have a Twitch account, if you're watching on Twitch right now, make sure that you follow me. I'm 2 followers away from becoming an affiliate, so I can start making some dough on the damn thing. So might as well do it if you can. Hurts with a little fake pass, handoff to Barkley. Great gain right there. He's on the left side. They always say the left side is the side of the offensive line that Jalen Hurts always does the push towards. So Barkley's taking a page out of his book right now. He's shaded to the left. And he's getting yards over on the left too. That's a gain of about 8 yards. We're looking at 3rd and 12 right here. Yeah, 3rd and 12. I think they're just outside of field goal range if they're smart. We got Jeff Stoutland, the offensive line and run coordinator. That's an interesting position. They just got to get the field goal range. I don't think they're going to be looking for a first down. We might be looking Goddard right here. Oh my God, there he is. Right over the middle. That is a first down. Look, I'm seeing something tonight. I'm seeing something when they need a go-to trusty guy. Goddard runs the type of routes that Hurts likes. Look at this. Look at this play. I mean, when I'm seeing shit like this, who knows what could happen? Nice play, Goddard. This could be a big-time Goddard game. I said it. Look, that's a pretty good season right there. 400 yards. He was hurt for a little bit too. 7 touchdowns. That's where the impressiveness comes in. Oh, he's looking right. He's looking to do a little run. Yeah, just take it down. Just take it down. He's ready to run, Jalen. In the past, he's been hurt and not wanting to run. He's looking spry. He's looking a little energetic with the ball, but there's nowhere to go. All right, Hurts. He's motioning some guy. He's dropping back to pass. He's got some running room. He's been wanting to run. He's wanting to run. That's a gain of 3 right there. He's making smart decisions. He's making quick decisions, but no one really seems to be getting open for him is a problem. And they're getting pressure on him too. All right, we got 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. 7-0 Chargers. Eagles driving. I mean, I've been saying it since the beginning of the game. Oh, fewest yards after catch. I mean, they don't really have those type of guys that get yards after the catch. I'm talking about the Eagles. It's 983 yards after catch. Fewest in the NFL. That's not good. Okay, we looking for some yak right there. Yeah, there was only about a yard of yak. I don't even really like that play. You're already in field goal range pretty safely. Why throw that play? Why not throw for a first down? I don't love that play. Come on. We'll take 3. Oh, he missed his block pretty badly, A.J. Brown. He missed his block pretty badly on this one. 41-yarder for Jelliot. He's just going to jelly it in there. Let's do that little jelly it. 4-3. Oof, that couldn't be more straight down the middle. Great kick. 7-3 in favor of Los Angeles. Yeah, good point. Mike, when you say stuff like that, that is a tea time thing through and through. I'm not sure if it's like the chicken or the egg where you've been such a tea timer that you're learning the vernacular, or you just have that in you already. I mean, that's why you're a guest on the show, for that type of prowess. And that's the problem, Mike. They've been talking about this Petula guy and how he's been honestly ruining the offense. They were great on offense last year, not so great this year, below average this year. But like I've been saying, you have to account for the shitty O-line. You have to account for the shitty O-line. That's been a huge part of it. Not the shitty O-line, it's a hurt O-line. They need Landon Dickerson back. What's the What's the watching situation right now, Mike? Are you on the couch right now? Are you in bed? Have you eaten dinner? Are you eating dinner? Tell me a little bit about that. I'm always curious about, because I always talk about the ideal tea time setup. I want to see how everyone properly tea times. I think if it were me and I had all the technology available, I'd be going TV with the game, muted volume or dim volume. I would time it up so it's exactly in time with my scoreboard, and then I'd be doing that on an iPad. I'd be watching tea time on the iPad, and I probably would have just finished dinner right now. It was probably like an 8 o'clock start eating. They do look, and they're a team, Mike, that it's so weird because they can, all in the same season, they can look broken and they can look like a Super Bowl contender. They can. There's 2 different types of teams that could show up when it comes down to the Eagles. Oh, wait. Oh my God, Mike, you didn't have the 77-inch when I was there, did you? 77-inch. We need a. You got to send me a text pic. Send me a text pic of this TV. I need to see it. I mean, you're just a tea timer, Mac. Mac's coming in here saying that he feels like he's being watched because of how precisely I called how he's tea timing. I just know the perfect tea time setup, and you're such a tea timer that we're in simpatico. We're seeing eye to eye here, even though there might be a foot of height difference. We're seeing eye to eye. Can we talk about how nice of a setting, like the setting that we had yesterday at Steve's was one of the best tea time. Like if I were to pick a spot to tea time, it would be at Steve's place. You had the golf sim, you had the shuffleboard, poker table, you had the big screen TV. I'm like, I never even heard of 77 inches. Look at Jim Harbaugh. He is a psychopath. He, the real clenched, yeah, the real. That's how he made that sort of noise too. Yeah. All right, we got Herbert under center. That's a play action. I saw that. We got pressure on him. How did that? Oh my God, what a play! How the fuck did he get rid of that? He's getting tackled like this. Absolute bullet delivered still. What a play. I mean, they always talk about the arm strength on this guy. I'm waiting for the pick to come in, Mike. All right, here we. Oh, we got a handoff. Oh my God, look at 90. Look how friggin' big 90 is. That's insane. Jordan Davis. See, he needs to step up. Oh, now he's coming off the field for Brandon Graham. All right, time's running down in the first quarter, fellas. 7-3 Chargers. Oh, Mike, it just came in. Oh yeah, this is like it's hard to. I mean, I love the pick. I mean, let's take a look at this pick, guys. Love the pick, but you can't really tell that it's 77 from the pick. You need to be there for it. You need to be there. But hey, congrats to you, man. I like that. That's a great add to the new home. Scott Novak. No one likes what he has to say, but he does always tells the truth. All right, we got 1:59 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 12 for the Chargers. Oh, look at this douchebag Eagles fan with the sunglasses on right now. Oh, God. There's a lot of Eagles there. There's a lot of Eagles there. All right, Herbert in the shotgun. Need 12 yards for a first. They're at the 32-yard line. He's dropping back. There's a flag. It might be offsides. He's looking deep. That's picked off. Cooper DeJean with the pick. He's dancing. Just gives a little stiff arm right before he goes out of bounds. But I think this is coming back. I think it was offsides. That was a great pick by DeJean. Harbaugh wants to know. Offsides. Okay. We got 3rd and 7 now. Oof. We need to watch this. Jomo. That's a little bit of an oh no. He went too soon, that guy. Yeah, he did. He did. But, like, if you're Herbert right there, like, he's rolling to his left. He sees McConkey. Not a great throw. Great play by DeJean. That's almost like missing a kicker. I mean, if you're a kicker and you get iced and you get the chance to do a practice one and you miss it, that's in your head now. So you have that image in your head of getting picked off if you're Herbert. I don't really love making that play. Herbert in the shotgun again. They've used him a lot back there. I think it's because of the left-hand situation. Oh, he's looking to run. Oh, a lot of pressure. Gets the ball out. I think no, they're not. They need to be tighter with those whistles. They cannot let that play continue to go. That was so obviously a throw. Covey. I like that name for a returner. Covey. All right, Eagles getting the ball back. We're okay with that. Okay, what we need to do now is a little bit of a tea time tailgate results cleanup. So if you're a tea timer, you know, but if you're not a tea timer, you're new to the show, let me tell you. On Sunday mornings, we have a live show. Every show is live, baby, like this one right here. And what we do is it's like an NFL pregame show, but it's bet centric. We talk about every game for the slate of Sunday, and I give at least 2 picks on every game. One on either the over under or the spread, and the second one is a prop bet on every single game. So I had a pretty good day yesterday. It always usually shakes out like a couple games over 500, a couple games under 500. But I had some good hits yesterday. So we'll start from the top. Commanders, Vikings. I had the over 43.5. I think it was like 32-0 that game. So I did not hit that. Jordan Mason, TD. I hit that. That was plus 230. So I mean that pretty much makes up for it and then some. Titans versus Browns. I had the Browns minus 3.5. That was actually an exciting game. Love to see Shedeur ball out. I did not have that, but I had a real gimmicky play on this one. Cedric Tillman over 16.5 yards. I said this is one of my favorite bets, and it hit. He had 1 catch yesterday. It was for 23 yards. Bengals at Bills. I was all over this game. I had the Bengals plus 5.5 that hit. I had the over 53.5 that hit. I had a James Cook TD that did not hit. I had a Josh Allen TD that did hit. Saints Bucks. I was all over this game as well. Over 41.5 hit. Saints plus 8.5. They won outright. Baker Mayfield over 216.5 passing yards. That did not hit. We got Seahawks at Falcons. I had the Seahawks minus 6.5. They won by like 25. I had a Kenneth Walker touchdown that did not hit. Jets versus Dolphins, 2 for 2 this game. Achane touchdown. Dolphins minus 2.5. Steelers at Ravens. My mortal lock of the day. Mortal lock is now 9-4. Steelers plus 5.5, got that, but I also had a Derrick Henry touchdown that did not hit. Colts Jags all over this game. Jags money line, got that. BTJ over 43.5 yards. He had about 87, I think. I think he had double that. Then the worst beat of all time happened to me. Broncos at Raiders. Broncos minus 7.5. Raiders kick the definition of meaningless field goal to go from down 10 to down 7. And I lose that bet. But I had an RJ Harvey touchdown. I also had a Sutton touchdown. That didn't hit. All right, we're handing it off on the first play, and Saquon is going nowhere. All right, we got Jalen Hurts, solo dolo in the backfield in the shotgun. This has been the favorite position of the Eagles on offense tonight. He's looking left, throwing left, about a gain of 4 or 5 for Smith. They're getting a lot of pressure on him. He has really nowhere to go. This is going to be the lackluster offense for Philly. Time running down in the first quarter. I am opening up the field. I am bringing this operation down south. We're going vertical in the downward position, and get in your horse racing numbers. I'm opening up the field. If you can't see the horse race leaderboard right here, the horse race leaderboard right next to my head, Riley Frazier is on top with 5. He has 5 total wins. Next closest is 1. The good news is it is only the single digits of December still. It's only December 8th. We have a lot of time to make up. A lot of time to make up. So let's make up for the time right now. What we're giving away this month, what the horse race monthly giveaway is, it's going to be a toy of $50 of your choosing to Toys for Tots. Because it's the giving season. It's Christmas. All right, we got Riley. Riley's in there in the 6th spot. That is the right move. That's always the right move. Is anyone out there going to challenge Riley? These guys were just here. If they know what's good for them, they get in there. Wait, I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm just gonna get the board in position. Riley, you got the 6, buddy. I mean, this is why you win time and time again. You're the first one in the chat, and you're always picking the 6. That is a recipe for multiple horse race victories. Let's get this in the right position so we can start off the second quarter when we need to. Wow, it's 18 degrees in Boston right now. Ooh, that couldn't be more blurry. That could not be more blurry. Holy shit. All right, let's bring this operation up. This is how you get it to focus. This is how you get it to focus. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's gonna work. See, I figured that out. Riley, is anyone out there going to go against you, pal? Is anyone out there going to go against you? Riley, I want you to give someone to the odds. Some tea timer, give them the odds. You're going to get the evens. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking, Riley. Oh, you look. This guy is he wants to get Mike O on the board. He deserves to get on the board. Hold on one sec, Riley. All right, let's get it done. Here we go, Riley. There's a 5. That's Mikey O in the 5 spot. He's got all the odds. Riley's got the evens with the 2. We got 2 and 5 going forward. Oh, it's off the board. It's off the board. Oh, it's off the board again. Okay, we got a little bit of slippery slope. There's another 2. 2 in a row for 2. That's 2 in a row from Mike. Oh, there's 6. Riley. Oh, no, sorry. You're the 2. You're the 2. I forgot about that. Oh, did he just throw a pick? Did Jalen Hurts just throw a pick? My God. You got your 6 on there, though. There's a 5. 2 and 5 in the same position. One's Mike O, one's Riley, and there's 6. I want him to get an outright victory. 2, 5, and 6. And there's a 1. 1's out of the game. We need 3 and 4 to get out of there to match up. There's 6 again. 6 is in the lead. Riley knows the right horses to play. There's 3. 3 moving up, 3 moving on. We're doing the right thing at the right time, and there's 6 again. Guys, this could be a 6 race, as it always is. It's 5. It's 5. That's Mikey O. Mikey O, that's his only chance right now, is at 5, and there's 6. I mean, come on. This is getting a little bit unfair. I'm going to have to switch it. There's another 6. There's, oh my God. This 6 horse is ridiculous. This 6 horse is ridiculous. Oh my God. Mac, it doesn't even matter. If you don't have the 6, you're not going to win it. 6, Mac, I'll give you the 5 horse. I'll give you the 5 horse just to make it interesting. There's 2. There's 2. Michael Bryan's got the 2. There's 4. There's 4. I'm going to give Michael Bryan the 2, and I'm going to give Mac the 4. There's 4 again. I mean, no, you're the 5, Mac. There's 4 again. I mean, there we go. It's already over. It's already done. It was 6 from start to finish. Look at the disparity. That's a win by 5 spots. That just goes to show it pays to be first. To be the first person in the chat. You're going to pick 6. Riley knows what he's doing. Riley has... So it's only fitting that Riley gets his 6th horse race victory on the number 6. He gets his 6th win of the month. This is getting ridiculous. We like to make updates around here. So, horse race leaderboard. Riley has 6 wins. 6, 1, 1. Wow. Good on you, Riley. Good on you. All right, it seems like it was not actually a pick. The Eagles punted the ball just in the start of the second quarter now. Riley, good win, man. Oh, wait, let's get back to the Tea Time Tailgate update. I have 2 really bad beats to show you all, too. Rams at Cardinals. This was one of my favorite plays of the day. It's a weird bet, but I did it. Rams, first half, over 14.5. They scored 24 points. Michael Wilson boosted up to over 6.5 grabs. He had 11. I was all over that game. These next 2 games, however, I was all off of them. Bears, Packers, Bears plus 6.5. They lost by 7. DJ Moore touchdown, no. Colston Loveland over 34.5 yards. He had 29. That one really, really hurt. Texans at Chiefs. Riley, you like this? The Texans won. I had the Chiefs minus 3.5, and I had Kelsey over 48.5 receiving yards. He had 8. So there's two parlays that I did yesterday that, my God, they look good. My God. So here's the parlay. Over 54.5 in the Bengals Bills game. That hit. Cincinnati Bengals plus 5.5. That hit. The Denver Broncos minus 8.5. They won by 7. One of the worst beats of all time. I don't know if anyone saw that. Kicked a meaningless field goal with 5 seconds left. Really, why even do that? This next parlay hurts even more, I think. Josh Allen, touchdown. That hit. Joe Burrow over 250 passing yards. That hit. Devon Achane touchdown. That hit. Colston Loveland over 34.5 receiving yards. He had 29. 5 yards short. That type of stuff is really going to haunt you. My God, this guy Hampton's good. Come on with the Hampton runs. I love to see it. He was ready to go off the IR. I love this. Oh, jeez. I mean, to play with a broken hand is crazy, especially quarterback, where you're touching the ball with both hands every single time, every single play. Another toss to Hampton. This is what they love to do. Toss to Hampton to the left. We got a flag coming in, looking like it's probably going to be on the Chargers. Holding. Scott Novak coming back for some more. Riley, I saw that, and I was going to comment on that. That is desperation. There's got to be someone better out there that they can grab. This guy has not played professional football in 3 years, 4 years. He's 45 years old. I mean, we get that you're familiar with him. He was once on the team, but there's got to be someone better out there. That's insane. Oh, he's looking to rush it. He's looking to rush it. Take it down. Watch out. Look, he's being very careful with that hand, but that's a pretty good run by Herbert right there to get about 3 or 4. Gain of 5. All right, we got Herbert. He's calling for something. He's in the shotgun position as he should be with that broken hand. He's looking right. He's rolling out right. He tries to throw a dime. Yeah. This guy Gadsden. Everyone's going off about Gadsden. Look at this guy. He's such a good tight end. And then he ended up right where he should be. He just had a couple of good games. Everyone calm down about Gadsden. He said Justin Herbert said about playing it's a chance to test his pain tolerance. You know he's been hanging around Harbaugh a lot if he says that. 3 for 6 for 71 yards, so not a lot of completions, but a good amount of yards so far. He's stepping up in the pocket. He's looking downfield. He's got someone. Wow, what a great play by DeJean. Great play. For him to be able to throw that 40-yard pass that easily is pretty incredible. White on white right there. DeJean versus McConkey. A couple undervalued guys or overlooked is the best way to say it. But they're two great players at their positions. unlikely players at their positions. This guy's name is Britton Covey, the returner. That is, and J.K. Scott, the punter. These guys are perfectly exactly where they need to be in life. Here's Covey going for the return. Pretty decent one right there. DeJean. I love that. The double thumbs down. That's a good new. I'm loving the new celebrations this year. I'm loving the new celebrations. To the North Pole with Uncle Brian. All right, guys. In terms of a lineup, what we have for segments in between, we still have 3 more segments left. We have 3 of our sponsors tonight as well. Shout out our sponsors, always showing up. It's been a bit of a rotating cast, meaning that they're in, they're out, but either way, they want in. They want in either way. So I'm excited about our sponsors tonight. Next commercial, we'll get our first ad read. 12:35 left in the second quarter. Chargers up 7-3. My prediction is looking better. It's looking of this being a low scoring affair. I said 20-17 in favor of the Eagles. Billy Bob Doran. Is this who this is? I love this guy. T-Mobile commercial for Billy Bob. I would not have seen that collab. Don't. You got to start this off with the run. We need to get the run game going if we want to win this game, Philly. There's got to be a run. He's met in the backfield. I mean, he has nowhere to run. This is a problem. This is a problem, guys. All right, he's looking. Oh, he's looking deep. He's got Brown. Oh, there's a flag though in the secondary. There was a pressure on him immediately though. This is gonna be an issue. Scott Novak with the good news. That's the best type of offense for the Eagles right now. They need a little help from the guys in the white and black. Is that what they called it on? That was a little soft right there. They know the Eagles need some help right now. That's clear. Ooh, he got a lick too. Fourth lowest blitz rate in the NFL. I kind of like that. That's a nice little stat right there, ESPN. Thank you for that.
I'm not going to thank you for much else, though, you greedy bastards. All right, we snap it to Hurts. He's looking to the right. Wants a very easy throw to Shipley. There you go, Shipley. All right, here we go. We got Hurts going again. Under center. Not so much. He's in the shotgun. Both a lot of shotgun. Oh, there's Goddard again. He's got yards after the catch, too. What I say? What I say? Goddard is going to get involved tonight because he's the only one that runs routes that are appealing and attractive to Jalen Hurts' eyes. There we go. Three catches for 38 yards for Goddard. We got a little play action. Who's he looking for? And he's got Brown for gain of 25 right there. Okay, we're getting these receivers downfield a little bit now. Open this thing up. Open this thing up, Jalen. Get Patullo. The kid says in the stands, the Philly fan goes, yes, first down. Look at this in-cutting route. You can't be that far off of him. The run game is a serious problem. He can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, he's got one grab tonight, A.J. Brown. He's got that useless mouthpiece hanging from his face mask. Oh, never mind. He does put it in. I didn't know that. He's in the shotgun again. He's looking to the right. He's got no one there. He's got no one anywhere. Just throw it away. Just, okay, he can get 5 yards right there. And I hate that. He just got 7 out of that because no one can touch him on the sidelines. Any hit on the sidelines to a premier quarterback like that, and yes, I would say Jalen Hurts is a premier quarterback. You can't hit him on the sidelines. That's going to be a penalty. He got 8 yards out of that, though. 8:38 left in this half. Eagles are driving. They're doing the right things right now on offense. It's kind of humming. He's in the shotgun again. Not a lot of time. Picked off. Everything I say, I take back. And then it's a fumble. Oh, it ends up back with Jalen Hurts, and it's a fumble again. It's a fumble again, and then the Chargers end up with it. Oh my God, what a play. He threw a pick. The guy fumbled it. He got it back, and then he fumbled. Does he get charged with a fumble and an interception on that play? No, I've never seen anything like it before. Hurts, you can't be trying to do too much when you get the ball back. Just go down. Are you trying to do? You're trying to get yards after that? Just go down. Oh, you didn't even see this guy. It should be your number one rule. Look at this. Just go down. You're trying to get yards after that. Some guy in my fantasy group just asked the same thing. Does he get charged with a fumble and a pick on that play? That's insane. That's insane. Just trying to do way too much. You know you had a bad play as a quarterback if a guy with the number 90, if his number starts with the 9 and he picked you off, you had a really, really bad play. All right, we are moving on to our first segment of the night. This segment, I gotta say, well, not our first segment. Sorry, our first sponsor of the night. Thank you to all our sponsors who want to be a part of this show. The fact that you want to be a part of the Tea Time Collective at this juncture really means a lot to me. So shout out our sponsors. This first sponsor is called General Gao's Therapist. Everyone always wants General Gao, but has anyone ever asked what General Gao wanted? General Gao's therapist understands what it feels like to be neglected in life, always serving others before yourself. That's why, for the first time ever, she's opening up her services to the general public, not just General Gao. She does ask that no one tell General Gao though, because it will only add to his pre-existing conditions and really be triggering for him. General Gao's therapist, when you want to be considered a main dish and not just a side. Thank you to General Gao's therapist. She's trying to get herself out there. And if you're a therapist, you only have one client, you're not going to go very far, so I get it. Yeah, he got it, both of his hands on that one hand. It hurts. For you to try to spin out of this and get yards is absolutely absurd. All right, we got Herbert under center. He gives it to Vidal. Ooh, now he finds a nice little hole for himself. Gain of 8. Great. I mean, this guy, for being a smaller stature running back, he's a good player. He's really showing what he could do. All right, we got a little less than 8 minutes left in the first half. Oh, there's Cedar right there. Exactly, I think that is a interception and a fumble. So I hope you weren't playing Hurts, Seed. That would really hurt if you had Hurts. It's always about fantasy, man. It's not about the actual game. This is just how it affects fantasy. Nate, I think we might be seeing each other in the playoffs next week. I think we might be seeing each other in the playoffs. All right, we got Herbert in the shotgun. Vidal right behind him. I think, oh, that looked like a false start. They never called that shit. 9 was open to start. He throws back across the field, and there's 9 coming all the way from the right side of the field back across. It's their rookie receiver, Harris. Great throw. Great throw by Herbert. Rolling to his left, throwing towards the middle of the field. He hasn't really made. Usually, what I'm dinging Herbert on is him making bad decisions, and he hasn't really made any. He's been looking good tonight, and you can really see the talent. This is why they're always talking about big time. All right, we're handing off to Vidal. Wow, he's running hard. That's a gain of about 5 right there. I can't believe that play by Jalen Hurts. He's usually cool, calm, and collected, and knowing what to do. You don't try to pick up that fumble and then run for yards. Go down. Go down. You already screwed up once. You screwed up twice on the same play. I'm still thinking about it. Greg Roman up in the booth. All you see is the watch. Ooh, and he's going like this. He's shaking his hand. He goes, has to work. This has to work. Let's see if the shaking fist hand. It did not. The shaking fist play did not work. Give to Hampton for 0 yards. 3rd and 4. Oof. All we got for tea times bets tonight. It was a late night. I wasn't really putting too much thought into it. It was kind of let the takes come to me as the game has gone on. I just got the Eagles tonight, and a lot of the analysts. So they had the Monday Night Crew on ESPN pick their picks. I think there was 5 guys. I think it was 3 and 2. 3 guys on the Eagles, 2 guys on the Chargers. Ryan Clark and Van Pelt had the Chargers. Everyone else had the Eagles. One of those guys was Jason Kelsey, though, so you'd think he would be a little bit biased in that situation. This is who you are. You're the type of guy that's going to go out on the ocean on a boat with a mustache just because you're a part of Lincoln Financial. They'll get your money right so you can get on your boat with your mustache. Steelers, Dolphins, that's a good game. I'm excited about that game. I was actually thinking about that game because I do not know. Oh, that's Monday Night Football? I like that a lot. This tea time lineup as of recently has been great. Oh, Harbaugh knows. Harbaugh knows that he's in trouble right there with his left tackle going out, I think. All right, 3rd and 4, clock running again. Herbert in the shotgun looking for a quick pass. No one's there. Oh my God, for him, this is a strong individual. He's getting pulled down by a 250-pound linebacker and is able to still get a throw off. That was a weird celebration. Oh, okay. He's down by contact right there. We got a 45-yarder from Dicker, and that's good. That's right down the pipe right there. 10-3 in favor of the Chargers. Eagles kind of lucking out still just to be in this game this much. 10-3, low scoring affair like I predicted. All right, Jalen Hurts flipping the ball. Oh, we got the Monsters cast. Let me see what they got going over at Monstropolis. Oh, Sully for the touchdown as Omari and Hampton. Wait, where's Sully? They're bringing Sully in the booth. Look at him. Oh, Aikman's having a field day with this. Wow, they're clowning on that guy in the booth. They bring him in dressed as Sully, and Aikman's giving him a pat on the back. He goes, "Hey, you want to say anything? We got all of America watching." He says, "Hi, Mom." He says, "Hi, Mom." I mean, what else do you say, though? That's a tough position to be in. And while Troy Aikman is clowning on you, standing next to you like this, looking all jacked still at 55 or whatever. Aikman's definitely intimidating, dude. They need. I mean, I've said it the whole time. They need to get the run game going, but it seems nearly impossible. All right, Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. I gotta start keeping track. I want to keep track of how many plays in an NFL game are in the shotgun position because it's the majority. A little fake handoff. Just throw it to Barkley right there. Oh, Barkley kind of gave up on the route. Let's see what actually happened here. Like what Barkley should have just settled right in the middle of the field. Well, actually Goddard filled that position. I'm kind of doubting Hurts' decision making ability as this game has gone on. All right, Hurts. He's in the shotgun again. He's looking to the right, throwing right, picked off. Oh no, that was really bad. That was really bad. He can't even. This Eagles offense, they are in trouble. This Eagles team is in deep shit. Let's watch this again. Because this wasn't even close. Look, he's just waiting on it, steps up. Come on. Like, that doesn't even look like. That was so easy. That was so easy. God damn, Hurts. 10-3 Eagles still. If they can hold them to 3 points right here. Oof. All right. Now we got Herbert in the shotgun, looking to put 7 on the board. Really get this game out of reach. Oh, great play. Fumble. Fumble, and they're right back. Look at this turnover again. The game's back and forth. The defense is keeping them in it. That's huge. That's huge. They're right back. Wow, great play by the defense right there. And the Eagles are right back in this game. Let's watch this. How many turnovers has there been? 3? 4? Oh, great play. Oh, what a play by Dean. While making the tackle, places his hand on top of the ball and pushes it out of Herbert's hand. Yeah. That hurts. That one really hurts. Where's Madison Beer when I need her? I'd rather be with her than playing this football game. All right, Hurts. We need to hand the friggin' ball off. We don't trust you. It's a little bit like that future Metro Boomin album. We still don't trust you, okay? All right, Herbert in the shotgun. Oh, not Herbert. We got Hurts shotgun again. He's handing it off as he should. Barkley with the big gain. Gain of about 8 yards, 9 yards right there. Let's feed him. Feed him the rock. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. He's saying it too. Let's go. Feed me. I'm ready. Ezekiel Elliott style. 9 rushes for 48 yards. Still pretty much 6 yards a clip. All right, a little less than 4 minutes left in the quarter. We're handing it off again, as we should. Nice run from Barkley. First down and then some. You got to hand this ball off till it doesn't work anymore because we cannot trust Hurts throwing it. He's John, too. He's feeling himself. That's how you know you should really get to the ball to him. All right, we got 3:20 left in the quarter. Saquon Barkley kicking off the drive for the Eagles. Well, we got to stop the play for. This isn't like two parents of misbehaved kids where we got to stop the play. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling while we got momentum. Ooh, big old lineman coming across you. You get a tree trunk of a thigh against your head. 10-3. 10-2-3. We got to hand this ball off. Yes, yes. Great run by Saquon. He's taking it. That's a gain of 12 right there. He makes a guy miss in the secondary. This is just keep handing it to him. We found the key, guys. We found the key. It wasn't even in the hidden box in the treasure chest. It was right in front of us. The give it to Saquon key. Let's turn the lock. Let's open this game up. 11 rushes for 66 in the first half. You give it back to him. You give it back to him. This D-line's tired. Gain of 2 or 3 right there. I'd say you give it back to him again. This is like Jordan Bulls, back to back. 96-97. Oh, God. That's bad. Look at his ankle. His ankle looks like it's permanently rolled over. Imagine the cankles on that guy. Lane Johnson was the guy that I was thinking of that's hurt. And now they got Landon Dickerson out. Bullet of a pass to A.J. Brown. Let's keep it simple for Hurts. We're okay with that. We're okay with that. We're going down to the 2-minute warning here. And you know what happens at the 2-minute warning around these parts. All right. This is what we call, there's a segment that we do on Tea Time. And it happens at the 2-minute warning of the first half. What I do is I read a news headline, just the headline. We guess a little bit as to what the story's about just from the headline. And when the second half rolls around, after our horse race, is when I read the entire rest of the story together. So the headline goes like this. Woman in awkward position after a relative she barely knows asked to borrow money, texting multiple times in a row. So it's not really a question as to what's happening right here. We know it's all laid out in that title, but what the question is how it's being asked, because if this person's asking multiple times, they're clearly having a loose grasp on reality and what they should be doing. And secondly, the fact that it's being allowed to be asked multiple times, this woman is not handling it correctly. So my question is I'm more curious about how this woman is responding. Like, I feel like she's responding in such a way that, like, hey, I'm not going to give you the money today because of this. Like, she always has, like, a cockamamie excuse. But really, she's got to tell it like it is. So I feel like the fault could be on the woman, not making it clear, like, hey, I barely know you. Like, that's something that should be said so easily. I barely know you. I'm not giving you money. Simple as that. You don't even have to see this person that often if you barely know them. This person got to sack up a little bit and just say, hey, I'm not giving you shit. I feel like the burden is on the woman being asked. Ooh, we got Boomer's fastest 3 minutes at halftime, but that competes with the tea time horse race and competes with the old Tony gives it a go segment. Ooh, we got. I didn't know Van Pelt had it like that. He's a strange looking character. How tall and lanky he is, and the baldness too, because he's very bald. Look at Dickerson. He's hurting. He's hurting there. All right, we got the 2 minute warning. 1st and 10. We're in the red zone. The Eagles are. Give to Bigsby. Gain of 4 or 5 yards right there. Keep handing the ball off. We're okay with that. We got all 3 timeouts left. Keep handing the ball off. Oh, we got rolled up on. Double rolled up on. How's that not happen on every play? Oh, he's going to the locker room. I mean, that's not the worst sign because we are heading into halftime. Still not a good sign. Howie Roseman, he's your cool owner. He's your cool owner. He's not wearing a tie. He's got 2 buttons undone. Cool guy. We're handing off. Oh no, fake handoff. Goddard. Is he getting in the end zone? Close. What have I said all game? It's a Goddard type of game. Watch out for him getting in the end zone right here. But if you're the Eagles, you got to hand it off to Saquon. You got to do it. That was a great fake. That was a great fake. I thought he was getting it in there. 2 yards short. Did they do a double tush push? 1 yard here, 1 yard next. Oh, yeah, that got him. That got him right there. Got me too. I fell for that fake. And now that they have the run game going now, they can afford to do those fakes because they're biting on the actual runs and now they're passing. I'm surprised we're in the shotgun here. Oh, we're calling time right before the end. Right before the end of the play clock, right there. 1:13 left in the half. Yes, we do. We are tired of the tush push, but it's part of this game we love, so we've learned to accept it. At least it's got a fun name to say. We could deal with it just from that aspect, that we can call it a tush push, a tush push. Push, sneak, success. Push, sneak, huh? 85% over the last 2 years, and only about 2 out of every 3 times this year. We gotta hand it off. Yeah, they weren't. The line wasn't even set. They weren't even ready for that. God, this could be an issue. This could be an issue right here. Oh, okay. Now LA's calling timeouts because they want the ball back. They want the ball back with a chance to score. Where's Shipley going over there? No one needs you to block the edge. We need you to block straight up the middle, buddy. Oh, there he is, Derwin James. He's a great player. I like how he plays the position. He's not afraid to fly his body around. This is going to be Goddard coming from the left side of the screen all the way across the right a little bit past the goal line. Oh, never mind. He's He's looking. Oh, we got a flag though. AJ Brown, is this coming back? I think it's coming back. Oh my God, Sirianni says fucking terrible. He says fucking terrible. He's pissed. He knows how hard touchdowns are to come by for his team now. Oh, this is a trusty lineman for them. One of their veterans, the captain. He's going up against Khalil Mack. Not so much. He just kind of got tripped up. I don't know if that was a flag. Oh my God, I love the fire in him. Oh, that's Justin Herbert in 30 years right there, right next to him. Did anyone see that doppelganger? They were almost synced up in the way that they were clapping. He's going up the middle, faking up the middle. He had Goddard up the seam. He's throwing this out of bounds. He's throwing this out of bounds. They're going from a likely touchdown to, oh no. I think they're just going to get 3. I think they're just going to get 3. I mean, you got to read, if you're Saquon there, you got to be reading your quarterback that he's under pressure, he's trailing away. You can't be going more towards the end zone. You got to be coming towards him. All right. I do like. Oh, that's a great looking watch. That's a huge face on Buck right there on his watch. I like that shirt. That's a shirt of a millionaire. No one has the two-tone shirts with a different color collar to shirt other than millionaires. Great tie. Great tie. A little less than a minute left. 3rd and goal for the Eagles. I think they're at the 10-yard line, maybe even farther back. What do they do here? You got to go for the end zone because you have a clear field goal already. They're at the 12. Who's this going to? They're probably going to look A.J. Brown just to keep him happy, even though he's going to be covered. Oh, where's he going? Oh, that could be a fumble. That could be a fumble. Everybody say no, touchdown. Say no, touchdown. That's what that guy was doing. That was that celebration. Let's see. That's tough to tell. That's tough to tell. His hand was going full. I don't know. That's right. That's right on the edge. That could have been a fumble. That was a handy play by the offensive lineman picking that up. Almost taking it for 6, this guy. Look, it just bounced right in his belly. He was ready to go. Look, the 2-hand stance on it. Incomplete pass. Okay. That's a big thing. That's the big thing, Troy, is they have nowhere to throw the football. And they got all the way to the goal line and couldn't get it done. But here comes 3 from Jelliot. He Jelliots right between the uprights. 10-6. We can move on. We can move on from that. Are they going to get 3 with this 48 seconds remaining, though? Sirianni on a surfboard. What is that? Is that the joke? Look up my seat. My Siri just turned on from saying Sirianni. Didn't do it there. Just checked. They lost 2 straight games. And now they're reeling. They could go for 3 straight. I didn't know it was 2 straight. I forgot it was 2 straight. Barkley's just wondering, all right, I could have got the ball on this play, could have got the ball on this play. That first play that they had at the 2-yard line where they ran it with him, it was so bad. It was so bad. They weren't even set on the whole line. Oh, Aikman, a Sirianni fan. He put his resume up. Has he only been a head coach for 4 years? Let's look that up. How long has Nick Sirianni been a head coach? 4 years. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. You gotta give him some credit there. You gotta give him some credit there. Man, I'm hoping that the Rams can lose one. I got the 49ers to win that division. They're 1 game back. I think they get to play each other one. No, they've already played each other twice, I'm pretty sure. Herbert dropping back. He's looking deep. Lots of time. Nothing, though. He throws it out of bounds. Well, you might want to think about running some clock. I mean, this is you throw at this play too. Don't go for gold here. You go for 5 to 10 yards. I think it's looking that way, Mike. I don't. The question is, I'm definitely going to be. I'm in the playoffs. Am I definitely going to be the 6th seed? Let's actually look at that. Wait, right after. We can't do too many things at once, but I think that's a very likely playoff scenario. And I like that because you can get a chicken parm at the Hornets Nest, but can you get it on wheels? Oh, it's floating up. Can we get a pick? And we do. Another interception, another turnover in this game. This game's crazy. Can we get a couple more yet? Wait. Oh, we got a flag. Do they get a couple extra yards on this now because they threw him down like that? Let's look at this. Just for the way he tackled him? That's going to be big. They can get 3 more. They don't have to score any touchdowns. Just keep kicking the thing with Jelliot. Oh, he pushes him all the way back. Pop fly. Dory Jackson. Where's the flag? Where's the flag? Great play. This guy has been such a good addition for their team, getting Phillips, to an already stacked D-line. How is that a flag? That was a normal tackle. If he wasn't hurt after that, that would not have been a flag. How is that a flag? He just tackled him. It's really sloppy. This is what Monday night is sometimes. 6 turnovers. 6 turnovers in 1 half. That's kept it kind of exciting, though, for a low-scoring game, 10-6. But, Riley, what I tell you at the beginning, we weren't looking at a good football game right here. It's simple as that. 7 seconds left. Yeah, they're not. I mean, why not run one run play? Get a couple extra yards. Oh, Sirianni. He said, "Wait, come back. This is not what I wanted. We're going to get a couple more yards here. Wait, maybe not. All right, we'll keep going back and forth. I can't decide. They got 10 seconds on the clock now. Oh, so they tackled him too late. You tackled him way after the whistle, but they tell them to finish those tackles still. All right, they got 10 seconds left. They're on the 30-yard line, well within field goal range. They got to be running this ball. Okay, we're passing it. What's the point of that? What's the point? Look, he's shaking his head. What's the point of that? Like, it looked like he was predetermined he was going to throw that out of bounds. Why not run it? Why not run it? Makes no sense. 10 for 19 for 95 yards and 2 picks for Hurts in this half. Jelliot, he was good from 30. He was good from 41. This is his longest attempt of the night, 48. Is he going to jelly it or is he going to jam it? He jams it. They had 3 free points. That's why you get a couple extra yards on that instead of whatever the fuck that pass play was. Jelly it. He jams it and there's no jelly on that one. Oof. That's why you run it. Could have used a couple extra yards. This is bad. This is bad. When it gets bad, it gets ugly for this Philadelphia team. For us, the way, let's see what Sirianni's got to say. All right, guys, we are going to open this up. We're going to open this up for a horse race. I decided I don't give a shit about what Sirianni is saying. Give me a horse race number. 1 through 6. Get in the horse race track is open. The gates are open. Get in your horses. This is what we do at halftime, people. You already know it. You already know it. This is what I do for a living, Riley. This is my job. So I should know a couple things. But I appreciate some credit. Riley coming with the 6. I mean, that's how you win. Look, he's got 6 wins to show for it because he's always the first one in here and he's always picking 6. Who wants to go against him? We need some competitors. We need some competition. Come on now. Come on now. Let me get the board ready. Who else wants in? We got a full slate of things to do for this halftime. We got 4, baby. 4 and 6 are taken. 4 for Mikey O. 6 for Riley. I've been streaming for an hour, 47 minutes, and 50 seconds. I'm going to give this till an hour, 49. See if we can get a couple more people in here. If there are people that you guys know that are tea timers or people that you know would be fans of tea time, get them in for a horse race. Get them in for a horse race. We're making it happen. All on tea time. All right here. A chance to give away some toys for tots. Oh, we got Pops in there. Pops wants in. Good old Daddy O with the 2. We got evens are wild here. 2, 4, and 6. Tony Mer Jr., senior to me, junior to everyone else. He's in there. He's got the 2 spot. Mikey O in the 4 spot. Riley in the 6 spot. We got about 30 seconds left. I'm going to get this in position. We're going to start this horse race up very shortly. All right. Let's go. We're starting in about 10 or so seconds. The feet are covered with a slipper. It's out of focus, I know, but we know what to do to get it in focus. That's how you do it. Let's see. That's how you do it. Let's see. It's just a little bit out of focus. Just a little bit. We get it right, though. We will. Don't worry. Riley, what do you think we're doing over here, buddy? We're getting it in focus. Ugh. It's not wanting to cooperate right now. Let's give it a second. That made it worse. Oh, it's trying. It's trying hard. It's trying very hard. Come on. Give us something. Oh, God. All right. Let me try it again. The trusty and true method. Yeah, see that's coming in very clear. Yep. Yep. Oh, and we're back. Just like that, we're back. Let's get this horse race in order. We got Tony Mer Jr. in the 2 spot. We got Mikey O in the 4 spot. In 6, we got Riley. Let's get this race popping. It's 4, Mike O'Brien. Good start for the young fella. And there's a 3. That's no one, but we still move it up. 3 and 4 out of the gates early. It's a 4 again, Mikey O. This could be your race. We want to see you get in on the leaderboard. Another 4. Look at that. That's a hot start for the kid. And it's 2. There's Daddy O right there, Tony Mer Jr. And there's 5. Okay, we got 5 in there. We got 5 going. 1 and 6 need. Oh, we got 6. Riley, where you at, Riley? We need the 6. We need the. Oh, it looked like it was gonna be the 6. Turns out to be the 5. And that's a 3. You can see that. That's a 3. 3 moving up. 3 moving on. 6 still not out of the gates. And there it is. 6. Once 6 gets out of the gate, so that's when it gets dangerous. Watch out. There's 4. Oh, Mikey O, you're doing all the right things at the right time, young fella. There's another 4. The 4's going in bunches right there. We get double 4s. Oh, it's off the board. Oh, Tony Murray would have liked that one. It was a 2. There. Oh, Dice does not lie. There's the 2. He's moving up now. There's 5. Okay, 5 moving on. It's a 1. It's a 1. Look at this. This is a pretty even race. We need. Oh, there's a 2. There's Tony Mer Jr. getting involved. There's a 1. 1 and 2 neck and neck. I like that. Tied with 5. And there's 6. There's 6. Okay, we're making some ground on the 4. And there's 5. And there's 5. Okay. And there's 6. Oh, Riley, he's always going to be involved like that. I like that. Oh, there's 6 again. He's coming all the way back. He was the last to get out of the gates. Now he's in 2nd place. It's 3. 3. Look at this. This is a tight race. And there's 6 again. 6 is tied for the lead. Look how the tables have turned. It's 5. 4, 5, and 6 tied. 1, 2, and 3 tied. 2 spots separating them. There's 5 again. 5 separating itself from the pack. It's 2. There you go, Tony Mer. Separate yourself from the backpack. There's 3. Look, all right, now we got a race. We got a cool little formation going on right now. It's off the board. Riley doesn't like to see that because it was a 6. There's 1. 1, 2, and 3 tied again, but they're making some ground. Oh, that just fell out of my hand. That was a non-roll. Non-roll. There's 4, Mike O'Brien. Don't forget about him. He went cold for a second. There he's back. And there's 3. There's 3. This is a very tight race. It could be anyone. And there's 5. 5 separating itself. Snipping the finish line. 1 away. It's 2. It's 2. Tony Mer Jr. moving up. Tied with Riley. And there's 1 right there. 1, 2, 3, 6. All tied. All tied. And there's 5. 5 finishes the race, but we don't care about that. 2, 4, and 6 are the horses that we care about. Oh, it's off the board. It's off the board. It ricocheted off one of the horses. And there's 6. 4 and 6 tied for the lead. Riley and Obi. And there's 6 again. No, can we afford another Riley win? Look at him. Can he get 7? Oh, that looked like it was going to be a 6. It's a 2. 2 and 4, just 1 spot behind 6. And there's 5. 5's already done, though. 5's already done. And there's 4. Look at that. 2 horses. 4 and 6. Riley and Obi tied at the finish line. And there's 5 again. Look at this. It's toying with these guys. And there's 2. Oh, my God. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is why you horse race. The 3 active horse races, the 3 active horses, 2, 4, and 6, all one away from winning it. Who's gonna bring it home? It's 4. It was 4 to start. He stalled out. He probably got himself a sandwich. Realized that he came all the way back. He did what he needed to do. He did what he needed to do. You had no stamina. You got your stamina back, Mike, and you crossed the finish line. You came out hot. You slowed down, and you got your first win of the month of December. Good on you, young fella. Good on you. All right, so let's make our updates here. Let's make our updates. Never mind, Mike. So this is big. We could not afford another Riley victory around here. We couldn't afford it. All right, so we're going to the horse race leaderboard. We're adding a new name on here. It's Mike O. It's Mike O. He's got to win. All right, guys. It's officially a Chase Riley month where Riley he's ahead of everyone by far, but we have so many horse races to go. So don't get too worried. GG's in the chat for Mikey O. GG's in the chat. All right. So this is our old Tony gives it a go segment. Hold on one sec. All right. So the old Tony gives it a go segment where we read a headline and then we kind of guess the details about it just from the headline. Then we read it on. Says it's a 3-minute read. I guarantee it's more. So, woman in awkward position after relative she barely knows asked to borrow money, texting multiple times in a row. So, what I was saying before this is if this person is texting multiple times in a row asking for money, one, they're clueless and they need to be set straight, and this woman is too afraid to say anything. So, it's a little bit on this person as well, but let's continue to read. All right, so the woman says she only met the relative twice in her life. Here's the need to knows. A woman said that a relative recently texted and requested to borrow money for an urgent reason. Borrow and urgent in quotations. She said that she only met the relative twice in her life. The woman shared her story on a community forum and asked others what they thought she should do. A woman says that a relative who she barely knows recently asked to borrow money and she's not sure what to do about it. The woman shared her story on the Am I Being Unreasonable forum on the UK-based community site mumsnet.com, a place where people can go to seek input on a variety of interpersonal topics. This is where you go wrong. If you're unable to figure this out on your own and you're a grown person, you should check yourself out, because if you're going to random strangers on the internet to ask, "Am I being reasonable?" You're probably not. In her post, the original poster, who we'll refer to as OP, shared that she and her parents recently came back from visiting family abroad. She said that shortly after returning home, one of her relatives texted and asked to borrow money. Don't like that, but so that adds a little bit of context because she recently saw this relative. It wasn't like this happened so long ago. Bear in mind, I met her twice, the last time being 12 days ago, and before that about 10 years ago when she was a child, the OP explained. She said she would pay it back in a few months and that it was urgent to the point where she was texting multiple times in a row. What I'm curious about is the type of conversation they were having, because what if they're having a couple pints in Ireland, had a couple Guinnesses, and next thing you know, they're like saying that they love each other, they would do anything for each other, they wish they could spend more time together. We're leaving out these parts of the story. The woman said that she is not only shocked by the unexpected request, but she's also annoyed due to the fact that the relative didn't ask for a specific amount, but rather asked me how much I'd be willing to give. Now that is a little strange. That is a little strange because you could be like, was $20 enough? Is $100 enough? Usually, I'd probably say I'd probably start with 100. The OP said that she has since told her parents about the request, and they are also baffled. AIBU. Oh, am I being unreasonable to say no outright, despite the relative knowing we obviously have some money to travel, having just seen them all? She asked at the end of her post. In a follow-up comment, the OP clarified that the relative in question lives in a small rural area and that her family gave her family cash on their recent visit, as it is the custom in that area of the world. So they were already given. Okay, so that's some good context because this person was already given money, so they think it's free handouts around here. So I mean, if they got money to give, it also depends. I would like to know how old this relative is, but if they got money to give, why not ask for a little bit more? Commenta- comment, Sorry, commenters unanimous. Oh my god, commenters unanimously agreed that the OP should not lend her relative the money. Sounds like there may be a family or cultural tradition where your parents have sent money to the relatives back home, and now the younger generation have been brought up with this and are expecting money from you, one person said before adding, families are often complicated, and if you don't want to do this, then don't. You might need to block the relative though, as it doesn't sound like they'll stop asking. They are being very cheeky. I would respond, sorry, I'm broke, not sure how I'll make it to payday myself, someone else said. Someone else suggested a simpler route and advised the OP to say no and stick to it, and then block and ignore if needed. This story kind of lacked the luster I was hoping for. I was hoping for a little bit more excitement. I was hoping for something to follow up with. I was hoping that there was going to be more of a conversation that was had, but she didn't even try saying no yet, which is the problem. What the questions that are left over from this are: how close were you to the relative while you were there? Like, would you guys spend a lot of time together? Could she expect that you're good enough friends or close enough cousins or whatever at this point to lend money? That's a question. How old are they is another question. And you might as well. It depends on that. It depends on that. And maybe like just saying $100. $100. They're letting you send any amount. All right, we got the start of the third quarter now. Back to business. We got the Chargers starting with the ball. A little bit more than 14 minutes left in the third quarter. Hand off to Vidal. Decent pickup. Not Troy. Joe Bucky's not impressed with that pickup. It said it was decent. All right, Herbert stepping up. A little juke move on Dean right there. The steak leg is Cam Newton's steak leg. Oh, we got Matlock in there at fullback. That means we're going power eye, baby. This is going to be a run straight up the middle, right in your face. Look at Matlock closing the edge. Not great, though. Phillips still making a play, getting around Matlock. No gain right there. Second down and 10. Why aren't we giving the ball back to Hampton? He was looking great. Oh, he just stuffed that up right there. And that's why you're a big ass guy wearing number 90. For exactly that reason. Be a fridge, be a human blockade, and don't allow anything to go by you. Alright, we got Herbert in the shotgun where he likes to be. He's looking left. He wants something left, nothing left. He's going to the right. Quentin Johnson. Good tackle right there, stopping him before the first down. Didn't look like he had I had Keenan Allen at first. I'm surprised he didn't go with that route. All right, we got Hampton in the backfield now. We giving it to him? Yes, we are. Run right up the middle. He ran right through that guy Bond's face, and he's still going. That's why you pick up this running back in the draft. That's why you let him back in the game. When you need 2 yards, give it to this guy. Wow, that was powerful. I could feel the power through the screen. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, those are two really good players too. Two-time Pro Bowler and Rashawn Slater, and their first overall pick from, I don't think this past year, but the year before, Joe Alt. All right, in the shotgun, Herbert hands it off to another rookie, Harris. He gets the edge on the outside, but not much. Good tackle by Bond right there. Less than 11. Oh, wait, we gotta time this back up. We gotta time this back up. All right. All right, I think we're back. Oh, we are so back. We're so back. He absolutely did. Troy Aikman says, "Wow, I didn't know you knew that much." Oh, a lot of pressure on Herbert. He's been able to evade the pressure. He steps up in the pocket, gets some yards. That's a gain of about 10 or 15 right there. This guy's hard to tackle. I'm realizing how big and strong he is. I'm impressed with Herbert tonight. I am not necessarily a Herbert fan. I'm impressed with him tonight. Look at this. He evades a couple tacklers, a lot of pressure on him, runs right through the arm tackle. Kobe Dean, man. Oh, he sheds Vidal easily, runs right through him. Herbert, he's got a touchdown and a pick, a little over 100 yards passing. We give it to Hampton. Gain of maybe one on that. They gave him a little bit of a favorable spot. 3rd down and 9. Oh, no, it's the second down. 2nd and 9. Greg Roman. Oh, wait, we get a little sneak peek in that. You'd hate You'd hate being a coach and knowing that there's a camera right there. They must say that, hey, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but just don't do anything that you want. But like even having that camera that accessible to you as you're in a high pressure situation, man, I would hate that. Snap to Herbert. He's looking to the right. He's got Gadsden over the middle. All right, we got 3rd and short right there. Gadsden, he was looking very, very good for a couple weeks, and maybe not so much. All right, Herbert back in the shotgun. They're already at the 19 or 18-yard line of the Eagles. We're tossing it to the left to Hampton again. Can he do what he needs to? He bounced that out a little bit too much. Great play by Epps. Look at him. He's pumped up. He knew he made a play. Oh, I feel like he could have There was a little bit of a hole. There was a little bit of opening that he could have cut up on. 4th and 2, yeah, they're kicking it. They're bringing out Dicker, the kicker, known to kick things. Oof. 98 for 100 field goal. 98 for 100 for field goals that were less than 50 yards for kicker. Dicker, the kicker. Flag. Oh no. Wait, Ojomo again with the penalty. Moro Ojomo. How many O's do you need in your name, buddy? Save some for the rest of us. Using them to jump. That's an interesting call. That's a really interesting call. I feel like people do that all the time. How do you even notice that? How do you even notice that? That's not something you like to see if you're an Eagles fan. You get a nice stop after they're driving on you. This Eagles defense, man, they're gonna stand strong. Things are not going their way, but they're still gonna fight. 10-6 still. 10-6 in favor of the Chargers. 2nd and goal now after that penalty. Oof. 13 plays, 54 yards, 8 minutes of clock taken. Yeah, they're already more than halfway through the third quarter. Eagles haven't touched the ball. Herbert in the shotgun. Trips to the right. Gads it on the left. Hampton in the backfield. Gotta be looking for him. Good half HB angle on that. And then there's a sack. They've been all over him. The Eagles defense standing strong, man. This would be a big stop after that penalty. You gotta hit when you have Hampton running that nice of an HB angle, and as a Madden player, you gotta know what an HB angle looks like. That's when you see that route, when you see that option for a play, you always pick that play. You always hit them running back over the middle. Look at that big swipe at that broken hand. That's what you should do. As a smart football player, as a tenacious and ferocious football player, you're going for that ball and you're going for that bad hand. Oh, that's nothing right there. That's nothing. So basically, they ended up almost in the same spot they were. This ended up in the same exact result. Let's see if maybe Dicker misses one. Ojomo's going back out there. You better not do the same thing. Here's Dicker again to do that kicking thing. Bang. He does that. If it's within 50 yards, he does that. 13-6 in favor of the Chargers. All right, we are on to another segment of tonight. This is a new segment, well, a newly named segment, but we've been doing it for a couple weeks now. This is Tony's tough performance of the weekend. So this is someone that they're not necessarily always the best player, but they're knowing how to get things done. They're knowing how to get the win. They're knowing. Sorry, Rodgers. So if you saw the game, not from this past Sunday, but 2 Sundays ago, where they played against the Bills, they looked like one of the worst teams in the NFL. They only scored 7 points. The offense was miserable. Then afterwards, Rodgers was going out and saying bad things about his teammates. Well, not directly but indirectly saying bad things about his teammates in the post-game presser, saying that they're not running the right routes, that they're not on the same page. He has this broken wrist too, so he couldn't break a fall. He had blood all over his nose from that game. It was not a pretty scene. Everyone thinks the Steelers are down, the Steelers are out, but that's exactly where the Steelers come up and play big. So in between that Sunday and this past Sunday, this is stuff that if you're a tea timer and if you are a part of tea time like Tony Murr, this is the stuff that you read in between the lines for. And what I saw a tweet that the whole offensive team, the offensive side of the ball for the Steelers, went to Rodgers' house to watch film. And it was also Rodgers' birthday, and they brought him a cake. When something like that happens, the team's able to galvanize around something, and even if there's something so bad happening, if they're able to still come together in that moment, they're going to bounce back. And obviously, the Ravens and Steelers, this is a storied matchup, a storied rivalry. Harbaugh and Tomlin, they've gone against each other so many times. The fact that the Steelers were getting 6 or 5.5 points is absolutely crazy. They ended up outright winning that game. Rodgers, 42 years old, just turned 42 with a broken wrist, getting the win in Baltimore. I gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him. Tony's tough performance of the weekend goes to Aaron Rodgers. And then watch out for the next commercial break where I go Tony's timid guy of the weekend. Great timing. We're already back to the game. Great timing. Oh my god, another fumble. He got it back though. Oh my god, the amount of turnovers in this game is crazy. There's some oil. There's some baby oil on that ball tonight. I think Diddy's the ball boy tonight, the way that this ball's bouncing around, being all lubed up, slippery. Oh, we got the double play action. He's throwing it to the right. He's got A.J. Brown. Big gain on the sidelines. Gain of about 20 right there. He points to the sky, pumps himself up. We're on to the next play. Eagles able to move the ball a little bit better as of recent in like his last quarter, well maybe quarter together of football. It was the second half of the second quarter and now the second half of the third quarter. AJ Brown 3 grabs for 60 yards. Not too shabby. Not too shabby there. Who we looking for? Who we looking for? Step up, Hurts. Who's he got? Oh, he's looking Goddard. Let me check how Goddard's doing right now. I needed 25 points from him to get a victory. I think he's probably got 8. Yeah, he's got 9 points right now. I'm down. This is the league I'm already out in. Yeah, 15 points. He's going to have to do something crazy. Got to watch out for that calf injury. You know what goes next? I don't even want to say it. Hurts. He's in the shotgun. This guy is always like the right guard for the Eagles. He's always looking back at Jalen Hurts right before the snap. And he's almost tapping the center when to go. It's weird formation, and that's when they've had their biggest troubles. It doesn't even seem like they're set on the line. 3rd and 15. About 4 minutes left in the third. Oh, yeah, A.J. Brown over the middle. They really know where to go from there. But are they in field goal range now? Are they in field goal range? This is not a punt situation. It's either you're going for it or it's field goal range. Jelliot, can he redeem himself? This is probably about a 55, 56-yard field goal. Good conditions in LA, though. This is where he should be able to kick it far. 54 yards on this attempt. Let's see if he can jelly it. 2 for 3 on the night. Great snap, great hold. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That one's good from 54. All field goals, all threes. All threes. It's like when you're leaving the bar and there's not much to pick up. You can get the threes, and that's what the Eagles are settling for. They're not able to go for the sevens. They can't get sevens on the board, but they can get a couple threes. And those 3 threes added up to a 9, so you can do that math. All right. It doesn't bring me as much joy to do this segment because I try to keep things positive around here, but we got to call a spade a spade. Some people deserve to get called out. And this is Tony's timid guy of the weekend. And this, I'm going outside of the normal bounds that I'm bound within, being the NFL. And I'm talking college. And if you saw the game, if you watched football this weekend, you already probably know where I'm going. The kicker for the Ohio State Buckeyes, the chance to keep their undefeated season alive, to win the Big Ten championship. He has a 27-yard field goal. He kicks this thing like a sidewinder directly to the left. Misses it. Misses it. Hopes and dreams for OSU gone. They can't have their undefeated season. They can't have the Big Ten championship. And the worst part about it is they still get the number 3 seed. They still get a bye. And I think they're going to win the national championship still. Even though this guy fucked over me and fucked over a bunch of people this weekend, I would put in your bet now, put in the future for Ohio State to win the national championship. They're probably around plus 200, between plus 200, plus 300. I'm going to check that out right now. Check that out right now for us. NCAA football championship winner. Ohio State plus 250. You weren't getting those odds before. The next closest odds is plus 260 for the Hoosiers. Next closest is plus 550 for the Georgia Bulldogs. The longest odds out of all the teams in the college football playoff is the James Madison Dukes, plus 59,900. I want everyone to throw the biggest bet of their lives on whoever the Dukes are playing. They're genuinely terrible. They are horrible. I watched them the other night. They were so friggin' brutal, it hurt. Come on, we need a little north and south. You're doing your best Dan Arena impression right there. 13-9. Are we going back to commercial now? Are we going back to commercial? 3:22. All right, we got Herbert under center. Unusual. You guys see a run play going on right here. It's a play action. It's a play action. Herbert stepping up in the pocket, looking to run some. He fumbles, and then his offensive lineman. No, I think that's Matlock who went on it. He's always going to dive on a football. Just look at him. He'll get his nose dirty, go in those bad areas. This is, oh my God. I mean, This football is not being taken care of right now. It's getting dropped on the ground. This is like some a young couple that wasn't ready for parenthood. The way that people are taking care of this football right now, they're dropping it on the ground. They're giving it to random strangers, taking it back. Let's send them to a Planned Parenthood meeting. Let's send them to something where they can learn how to take care of this baby of a football. Vidal. Oh, nice run right there. Great run. Gain about 20 yards right there. Flag though. I think he might be coming back. There's a flag. Yep, holding on the offense. Oh, and a little backhanded handoff right there. That's gonna work. That works all the same. I mean, let's see the result. Looks like they added some extra padding there. Wait, they put a plate and screws in his hand and he's playing right now? Jordan Davis, man. Or Jordan Phillips. It's Jordan Phillips. Yeah, just handing it off to Vidal. This defense is stepping up in all the right ways for the Eagles team. They're putting them in a position to win this game when the offense can't do shit. Jordan Phillips, man. I mean, what a pickup. I don't know how the fuck they got him. I don't know if Vic Fangio was in the booth. I thought he was out on the field. We got 13-9 in favor of the Chargers. A little less than a minute left in the third quarter. We're punting this away. J.K. Scott, he ain't joking about this punt, though. He sent the thing. Fair catch at the 38, 39 yard line. Pretty good field position for this Eagles team. I wouldn't be. This keep lining the board up with three. Ooh, that looked painful. McDonald's breakfast, man. It's a classic. Still love it. I hate the emotional chat GBT commercials. Wait, Pete Davidson making a comeback. I haven't seen this guy in a while. Oh, that's a good point too. McConkey's got 0 catches. McConkey's looking a little bit less and less white as his career has gone on. That hair, that haircut, that's not screaming white. All right, we're handing the ball off. Oh my God, the run game is a huge problem. There's a flag though, and I can't imagine it could be on the Eagles. Landon Dickerson's trying to play too. Lined up in I mean, this is the type of offense that the Eagles need. Riley, I said this at the beginning. This was going to be a low scoring, shitty game. That's what we got, but at least it's close. At least it's close. 13-9 in favor of the Chargers. I still like the Eagles in this one. Time running down in the third quarter. I'm going to open the horse race numbers up now. Get them in now while you can. Jalen Hurts rolling out. I don't think he's got anything, and he doesn't. Throws it away. I like a nice thrown ball on the sidelines, though, just so we have that visual. 5 seconds left in the third quarter, but if you are in the chat, I'm opening up the horse race numbers. Get in there if you can. We're throwing it to Goddard. Oh, just short of the first down. 3rd and 1. When you need yards, give it to Goddard. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. All right, we're starting the fourth quarter. Hold them up for the 4. Hold them up. It ain't the Jesse Owens this means fourth quarter. The signature Chargers fan. She's so animated. She loves this Chargers team. Yeah, I love her. She's cute as a button. If you're in the chat, let's see it. We can do a horse race if you'd like. I can't believe the SpongeBob movies are rolling out still. Sorry, I'm just watching this sandwich get made. Looks great. All right. Oh, we gotta pitch a fake tush push pitch, and then Saquon, he's gone. He's gone. He took it all the way. Finally, a big run from Saquon. They needed it. They absolutely needed it. Oh, they needed to bust that wide open. I want to see that again. That play caught me from surprise right at the start of the fourth quarter. Oh my God, let's go. Great play by Saquon right there. Great play design. Great play design. Oh, look, that little kid got the ball too. That's awesome. Look, right, I think they rushed to the line. Look, they did rush to the line. They look like they're going to get the tush push going and then pitch it out to the left. And then once Saquon gets that opening, he's gone. He's all the way gone. They needed that. Saquon needed that badly. There we go, 16-13 in favor of the Eagles. Eagles with their first lead of the game. That was awesome. Saquon needed it. I said to the guy I worked with earlier today, he told me the pick that he likes. I like a Saquon Barkley touchdown. Like a Saquon Barkley touchdown. Hey, hey, hey. Oof. That would be emasculating for me. I'm not sure if everyone's watching this commercial. I was put on alert by T Timers that not everyone sees the same commercials. But for me, I just saw a USAA commercial, and it was a guy kissing his wife goodbye as she was in her Navy or military uniform, and he was staying at home. That would be, if my wife was in the military, that would be totally emasculating. Like, I'm gonna go type emails on a computer and you're gonna go fight combat, you're gonna go protect this country, and I'm back here typing an email saying, hey, I'd like to follow up with you on. Oh, that would not sit well. Great tackle. Great tackle on special teams. Just the start of the fourth quarter right here. 16-13. Saquon, he's got 117 yards. That's exactly what the Eagles need for him to win. For them to win. All right, now they're starting with their own handoff over here to Vidal. Great game. They're not. Hampton has not gotten a lot of action. He's been effective when he's in there, but I don't know. They're maybe still resting him. Maybe he got a little dinged up, and they just want to be careful. Vidal, he's great on the ground. 2nd and 6. Down 3. They should focus on running the ball too. They can't afford to turn the ball over. And they're letting a lot of pressure go on Herbert whenever he drops back. Fake pitch. Look, lot of pressure. Little sidewinder to Lad McConkey for his first game. Love to see it. Love to see it. Gain of about 3 right there. Nothing doing. But they need to do that though. Wouldn't even mind them handing it off to him again. Get a 3rd and short going. I said this too. I think this is a situation where the Eagles D line steps up, and they have. They made some great plays on Herbert, caused a lot of turnovers, have had sacks, pressure in his face. Oh, free shot. He couldn't get him down. And he's breaking it out of the pocket. Gain about 3 or 4 on that scramble. And like I've been saying all night, he's tough to bring down. He's like a sequoia tree, specifically from California, where the team's from. Look at this. A free shot right at him. Easy tackle. Spins out of it. Herbert, 3rd and 3 in the shotgun. He sends Vidal. He's looking Vidal. He's got him open. They've got him out on a moon ball. Oh, that wasn't the play though. You had an easier first down. Get it to him early. Get it to him earlier. You had him when he was originally making that wheel route. You don't have to give him the moon ball. Oh, now they're punting it. Oh, he's bewildered right now. He didn't know why he made that throw. Right there. You don't have to try for that throw, Herbert. See, and this is why I was not a Herbert fan going into this, and I'm still not, is he's not making good decisions. That's not a smart decision right there. He wants to try to get the style points, make a great throw. It was a bad throw. Oh, Covey, he dodges a tackle. He dodges another one. He finds a seam. Great return. This guy's been good with the ball. Good thing they got the other guy out of there, Bigsby. He was fucking up. No, that other guy, Xavier Gipson. There's Saquon doing his thing. All right, 11:49 left in the game. Still a close one. I don't know. I'm liking the Eagles. Okay. This is another sponsor for tonight. Thank you to our sponsors. This is our second ad read, second sponsor that's a part of Tea Time tonight. And it's called, a little bit shout out to Shadur Sanders, Right Wrist on Froze. Everyone can at least imagine how it feels to have a bust down rollie on your wrist, and how a little baby would say, your right wrist on froze. But what if we took that bar one step further? What if we put some practicality behind that bar? Introducing the right wrist on froze. This state-of-the-art cooling technology actually allows you to freeze items through the convenience of a wristband. Won't want 2 beers at once, but need to keep that second thing icy, the second one icy. Perfect time to get your right wrist on froze. So basically it's like having a freezer on your wrist. Instead of having that metaphorical ice where it's just a lot of diamonds and it looks icy, instead of that, we're going to put an actual freezer on your wrist. The right wrist on froze. I got my right wrist on froze. I got my limit on froze. the basis of that one, the basis of that sponsor was I saw someone's wedding where it was like the whole bridal and groom party with the camera in their face, the bride and the groom involved, and they're singing, they're rapping every word of that song. I thought it was so cool. I thought it was so cool. I'm looking at Molly Querum from First Take on Instagram. She is 10 times better than Joy Taylor. It's not even close. It's not even close. Jalen Hurts dropping back. He's got a lot of time. He had Goddard up the seam. Wow, that was a bullet. And who's this number 80? Kadarius Cooper with his first grab. Third catch of the year, first catch of the game. Kadarius. What's Kadarius Toney up to right now? The crazy part is he's still capable of playing NFL football in his body. His mind, though. Look at that. 14 for 25 for Hurts. He's got 2 picks. Who's he got? Oh, God. There's the third pick. Off A.J. Brown's hands. That was not his fault. Oh, my God. 3 picks for Hurts. That's brutal. That's so brutal. Right when they could really take control of this game and maybe go up 2 scores, goes back to the Chargers. Look at it, goes off this guy's hands. You gotta have this. You gotta have this. You gotta have that. He was looking at that guy about to tackle him. He was thinking about the tackler coming on. Heard the footsteps, literally. They don't know AJ. They can't hit you anymore. You're a defenseless receiver. That has to be caught. He was thinking about getting hit. Oh, God. Look at that. 4 turnovers for the Eagles, 3 for the Chargers, 7 total in this game. And there's still 11 minutes left. We fake the handoff. Herbert looking deep. He's got time. He wants to step up in the pocket. That's been his move tonight. Nothing to be gained right there. Watch out for Dicker coming back out. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends in a Dicker field goal. Oh, that looks bad. All right, now he's under center. I don't know where Hampton is. We give it to Vidal again. I mean, I asked for Hampton when Vidal is doing everything that he needs to do on the ground. We're bringing up this again with the Hoosiers. We get it. They won. Signetti, he's just a winner according to Aikman, and Aikman's a winner, so he would know a winner. There's Keenan Allen for his first grab of the night. Yeah, I saw Elise over there. She's looking good in that power suit. I gotta give it up to her. This is a classic Keenan Allen route. You can't give him that much space. That is wide open for him. Great throw, right on the numbers. That's a Keenan Allen out route for you. That's going to be open 9 times out of 10. Although that's his second grab tonight. That's my bad. All right, we got 9 minutes left in the game. Herbert under center. Matlock in there. Would have been oh, there's Hampton. Okay, decent run right there. Gain about 4 yards. All right, not the Chargers with the ball. Herbert, he gets a snap, and then we give it back to Hampton. He's bouncing it outside. Gets a couple of extra hard yards right there. That's 4 yards. Number 8 with a total 8 yards on the last 2 carries. I want to know how Denver is over New England right now. Like, where are the tiebreakers at on that one? Is it because we lost to the Raiders, they beat the Raiders? Oh, you don't really see that graphic scrambling. Usually it's in the hunt. Yeah, just throws it out in the back of the end zone. Nothing going there. 4th and 3. I think you bring out Dicker. I don't think you go for it right here. I think that's the right call. I think it's the right call. Oh, Aikman calling for a fake field goal. I didn't know he was feisty like that. Troy's feeling a type of way tonight. He's being a little cheeky. I like it. He's having a little fun. He's usually way more serious about everything. Oh, look at that Mercedes. That is very cool. Ooh, great commercial with Mrs. Claus involved. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Dolphins Steelers. I love that game next weekend. Next Monday, I should say. Another tea time. Another tea time. I mean, we're getting blessed later in the season with these good games. I love it. I think we have Falcons Bucks later this week. I don't mind that, honestly. I think that's gonna be a close game. My Buccaneers. I mean, they're not my. They're not like my Patriots, but I still have an affinity for them. Look at that. They're going all over all the turnovers. All right, we got Hurts in the shotgun. He gets a snap, a little screen pass to. Yeah, he's got nothing going on. Smith has really done shit this game. Hasn't done anything. Halfway through this fourth quarter, tie ball game, 16 all. A lot of field goals. Only 2 touchdowns and one from each. See, the right guard tells the center when to snap it. I've never seen that before. All right, 2nd and 8. Less than 7 minutes left in the game. Hand off to Barkley. Nothing going on there. Gain of maybe 2. That's all right though. 3rd and 6. That's a manageable distance. There we go. There's the breakdown. I was just going into it. 2 touchdowns, 6 field goals, 1 touchdown for each team, 3 field goals for each team. 4 interceptions. There's been more interceptions and fumbles than touchdowns and field goals. We need to be looking Goddard right here. You forgot about him, this is exactly where you need him. He's on the right side of the screen, the only receiver on that side. He's coming across this. Oh, he's open too. He saw him, but a little bit too late. Oh, great hand right there. That was a dangerous throw from Hurts. Dangerous throw. Especially where you already have 3 picks. Look, he had Goddard. He didn't see it. He didn't see it early enough, though. Oh, never mind. He was running right into pressure too. Lad McConkey returns punts, huh? Not a great punt. Not a great punt. 5:46 left. Chargers with the ball. This has to be a run heavy drive. Run heavy drive on this one. Let's get a peek at the fantasy scores. Let's get a peek at the fantasy scores. There's a very close fantasy score in my league where let's see who's one guy's got Hampton going. The other guy has Dicker the kicker and he's down 6.04. Oh god, he might just miss it. I can imagine Dicker just getting 1 more field goal, not 2. Oh, he's got to be kicking himself. They left a big guy on the bench. Let's look at the box score of this game. I always like looking at stats. Barkley's got 118 yards. Bigsby's got a run for 4. We bet on him a couple weeks ago when they played against the Bears. Bad bet. Jalen Hurts got 9 yards rushing. Dallas Goedert's got the most grabs. He got 5 for 53. AJ Brown's got 4 for 65. Devonta Smith's got 3 for 10. That's where you're missing right there. Also, not getting Barkley involved in the pass game at all. He's got 0 grabs, but he has 2 targets. Let's see the Chargers on the other side. Well, I mean, Vidal, he's been making it look like he's doing more, but only 12 for 37, and Hampton's 11 for 36. They're basically the same. I thought they were both looking better than that. Herbert, he's got 132 passing yards, a touchdown and a pick. No one has more than 2 grabs. We have the reason that Hurts has half his passing yards is because of that one Vidal grab. That wasn't even really a throw earlier. He has 60 yards. The next closest guy is 18. Ugh. Henley's got the most tackles for them, for the Chargers. Zach Bond's got the most tackles for the Eagles. All right, 16 all between the Chargers and the Eagles. 5:20 and counting left in the game. Herbert in the shotgun. He gets the ball. He's looking left. He pats the ball a couple times. He's looking to run. He's been looking to run all night. That's a gain of about 4 or 5 right there. You can tell that he's not feeling comfortable throwing it if he's looking to run this often. They've been getting pressure on him too. Less than 5 minutes left in the game now. He's looking left again. He's looking to run again. Great tackle by Jordan Davis right there. He's had a great game. He's letting his presence be felt. Herbert, he's getting a little too trigger happy to run. 7 sacks. Oh my God. I mean, I said this at the beginning. The D line for the Eagles is going to step up because they looked horrible last week against the Bears. Yeah. This is the Eagles game. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be, the final score of this game is going to be 19-16. I guess it was going to be 20-17. Oh, we got Covey again. This guy's a great punt returner. Oh, he brings it all the way to the 40. This has to be, yes, he has had a busy night. You and I both see that, Troy. What we need to do, how we finish this up, is we're running the ball. We need to run the shit out of the ball right now. Oh, AJ Brown's pumping himself up. 3rd most in the NFL for sacks. Their O-line is a problem. They got a lot of injuries. Aikman, you and I are thinking the same way. Jeez, I mean, that's been the problem. He still has over 100 yards, but you need to give it back to him. I don't care. I don't care that first play didn't work. We got to give it back to him. Less than 3 minutes left in the game now. It's tightening up around here. It's tightening up. Come on, Eagles. I want to be right. I just want to be right. I'd rather have the Chargers win, I think. Okay, a little quick pass to A.J. Brown. He's got a first down and some. Great play. That's exactly what you need to do. Short passes. Make it attainable for Hurts. Make it easy for him. Because everything else hasn't been so easy. Great play to dodge his first tackle, too, from A.J. Brown. Yeah, he evades that tackle rather easily. Hurdles the next guy. I love that. We really don't get to see that much out of him. He doesn't do too much running with the ball. 80 yards for AJ. Where he handed it off? No, it's a fake. And it's a horrible throw. He had a great... Oh, he was open. He was open, Goddard. That's a great... I mean, you come to tea time for some things, but then you got Aikman saying that type of stuff. That was great analysis right there. He's looking, he's got A.J. Brown over the middle. We got him in single coverage. Look for this guy. Oh my God, he's pumped up. He came out ready for this drive too. He's clapping his hands, ready to go. He knew he was getting the ball. That's exactly what you need. A quick in-cutting route. Oh, he got burnt bad. He turned all the way around. Him. Him. They're in field goal range now. The third straight 100-yard game. They lose every time he has a good game. Let's see if they can break that streak. 33 targets over the last 3 games. We got to run this ball. You know we got to run this ball. Yep. For nothing. They got that run covered. He can't do shit. He can't do shit. Khalil Mack still getting it done. There's a lot of old school guys, a lot of veteran guys on the Chargers. Him and Keenan Allen. Derwin James, too, you almost can throw in that category. Eagles got an easy rest of the schedule. Oh, not so much for the Chargers. They got KC, Dallas, Houston, Denver. Those are all playoff teams, except for Dallas, but they're right on the cusp. Actually, KC, too. You don't want to have to play KC. Hurts in the shotgun again. We need a quick pass. Oh no, he's going end zone. Great throw. Ooh, great throw to AJ. Great defense. He knocked that ball out of his hands. That was a perfect moon ball to him. Perfectly placed. I love that play. Look, it was perfect in his hands. That was great by the defender to grab onto his arm. Great play. Great throw. Look at that a little this from Hurts. Right in his hands. Should have had it. Should have had it. Ooh. Wow, they all thought that was a touchdown. Who's calling timeout now? Yeah, that would have been a bad timeout by the Chargers right there. 2:23 left. Tie game. We're easy in the field goal range. Easy in the field goal range. Troy never really deviates from his look. He's always got a basic look. He ditches the sport coat early. He's got his sleeves rolled up. It's always white and black, white and gray, maybe white and navy. Let's see a little bit of pizzazz there, Troy. I feel like I'm on something. I'll stand out to no one. All right, we got Hurts in the shotgun, 3rd and 11. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a QB draw. Quick play there. The only reason that you want that to go is so that they can go all the way to the 2-minute warning. Now the Chargers get the 2-minute warning too to kick a field goal on the other side. That hurts. You gotta have that. You gotta have that. This has got to be closer than 48. Oh, it's 44. It's definitely closer, but not by much. Let's see if he can jelly it. Can he jelly it? Weird snap. Yeah, that's good. That's good on every day, twice on Monday. 1916. If I can almost correctly call this, I said 2017 Eagles. It's 1916. What'd I just say, Troy? What'd I just say? See, there's reasons why you listen to the main broadcast sometimes, but then Troy's saying the same shit I said, but just a couple minutes after. Sacked 7 times for Herbert. Really bad night for both these guys. Under 200 yards passing. Both lost a fumble. One pick for Herbert, 3 for Jalen Hurts. Herbert pumping up the guys. He says, let's do this thing. Let's do this little thing that we do, tea time style. Jelly it with the kick. All right, decent return. Almost to the 30-yard line. 2:11 left in the game. Do I have time? I better get one more. I have another ad read. I might not have time for it tonight. All right. They need to get about 50 yards or so, probably even less, to try to tie the game up at 19. He's dropping back. He's stepping up. He's under pressure as usual. He's rolling out. He's throwing. Nothing going right there. Goddard celebrating with Vaughn. Similar looking guys. 2:04 left in the game. 1 timeout left for the Chargers. All right, back in the shotgun. He's looking left. He doesn't really have his first option. He goes way downfield. Ooh, great coverage by DeJean, and that was almost caught. Gives him the double thumbs down. I love that. Nope. It's already 3rd and 10. Is it a go for it situation? All right. Time for the 3rd and final sponsor for Tea Time tonight. Thank you for all that were watching. It's another edition of Monday Night Football with Tea Time. This sponsor is called the Toe Trainer. Everyone goes to the gym and works out the same body parts. Legs, biceps, triceps, chest. But there's one very important part of your body that always gets neglected. And what makes it worse is you had 10 of them. That's where the Toe Trainer comes in. This piece of machinery is designed to turn your piggly wigglies into 10 tiny savages attached to your feet. Next thing you know, you'll be wanting to wear flip-flops in a snowstorm just to show off how shredded your toesies are. Your little piggies go to the market Ours are too busy getting swole with the toe trainer. So shout out the toe trainer. Shout out right wrist on froze. That's hard to say. And shout out General Gao's therapist. I stand down to no one. Can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it. Who's this guy in the red scally? Up to no good. Love the Van Pelt logo. Look at that paisley tie on him. He's bringing it. I said it earlier. If you want those scoops just a little bit earlier, watch Tea Time. All right, Herbert looking to pass again. He's got Johnson open. He was falling over. Oof. Was that worthy of a call? Was that worthy of a call? Let's take a second look at this. Scott Novak always coming with the bad news that no one wants to hear, but at least he's consistent. Let's look at Mitchell right here. He's got good position on him. Oh my God. Just to have that arm. The only reason was because he fell. Good call for defensive pass interference. I don't agree with that. All right, Herbert. Oh, he's under pressure again. He's looking to run. He should. He does. Oh, could have lit him up. I hate that you can't light him up right there. Quarterbacks should feel the pain of getting hit if they decide to run. Could have popped him. Should have popped him. Should be able to. That was the smart play not to, but should be able to. Yeah, he's had a good night. He's been covering the shit out of McConkey. 1:46 left in the game, 2nd and 3. They're getting very close to field goal range. Give to Vidal and a great gain. 1st down into Eagles territory. Clock is running. We only got 1 timeout left. I think this game's screaming overtime, and I'm screaming bedtime. We got a job to do, though. We got a job to do. All right, Herbert, he's dropping back again. Easy pitch and catch. That's who you got to look for. That's who you got to look for. It's Keenan Allen, gain of 6 or 7 right there. Clock's still running. They got their timeout in hand. This is a handoff. This guy's got a hot girlfriend, and he's buried in his phone with the pivotal part of the game with his double chin. How you not running this? How you not running that? How you not running that? Why are you passing that? Because now you don't run this. Or do you to run some clock off? Oh, he was open. He sailed that one. He sailed that one. Let's see. 3rd and 4. What are they going to do? He's in the shotgun again. McConkey coming in on the... Oh, Herbert looking to run, and he does. Ooh, great tackle, but I still think he got the first. Good tackle by number 3 right there. All right, clock is continuing to run as Joyce just pointed out too. They got one timeout in hand. You got to run this ball again. They're barely into field goal range. They're at the 39-yard line, 38-yard line. Got it. Oh, that looked like a false start. Oh my God, great play. Great play right there. The fake give to Vidal. Herbert runs it. Gain about 8 or 9 right there. Oh God. Look at this. Great play. Great fake. They thought he had the ball. They thought he had the ball. Yeah, I mean, he wants to get this win. He's oh, Dicker's got a little bit of a pouch on him. 99 for a 101. Is this gonna be one of those 3 misses coming up? And that was from those are the stats within 50 yards. I mean, this is a great field goal position right here. 21 seconds. You run this ball again. You run this ball again. Well, they're passing it. I don't know why. I don't know why. He could not take a sack right there. That would have been brutal. $15 seconds left. 3rd and 1. Oh, yeah, wait. They got to pass it. They got to pass it because they can't run it and not get a first down. That's the right thing. 12 seconds left. They're sending out Dicker, the kicker. He says, great fucking job, Harbaugh. I didn't know he was a swearer. I felt like he wouldn't be a swearer. He'd be like frickin'. Great frickin' job. Or great freaking job is what he would say. I mean, this guy is insanely accurate. 46 yards for Dicker. We got to get some pressure on him, Philly. Got to get some pressure. Ooh. I mean, that has been good and good as it gets right there. 19-19. 8 seconds left. Could they make something happen right here? AJ, he likes it. He's like, okay, we're going to OT. I can get 100 yards then. We're coming up on maybe the longest stream of all time when it comes to tea time. Coming up on 3.5 hours. That's cool. All right, 3 seconds left. Do they even try for anything? I feel like it's not worth it. You can't. Yeah, they're needing it. We're going to overtime. We're going to overtime. Not only is this impactful for this game, it's very impactful. This is the last game of week 14, which is the almost universal last week of the regular season for fantasy football. So anyone that thought they were in the clear with their matchup, they had won by just a couple of points. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Let's take a look at the fantasy, why don't we? Oh no, I think I'm getting screwed with. Philadelphia won the toss, choosing to kick. I think is this the first OT in tea time history? Is this the first OT in tea time history? I'm out of ad reads. I'm out of segments. It's just football from now on, folks. It's just football. Me, you, and football. All right, we are going to overtime. I've never seen does a scoreboard go. Oh yes, it does. We got OT, baby. Thank you to liveonassist.com. Oh, that looked bad, but it wasn't that bad. I don't think. Chargers starting with the ball. Man, you know what's gonna happen too? They're gonna use every single second of this OT. There's not gonna be a touchdown. Ooh, that could have been a penalty. Chargers starting with the ball here, tied in overtime. Right hand. Oh, it's another fake. They bit for it, including me, Herbert, rushing for a first down and then some. He's got over 60 yards rushing. He's the leading rusher for their team today. They fell for it again, almost the same play as earlier in the game, as earlier just a couple minutes ago to end the fourth quarter. Their whole defense going to the other side. What did I say? He's their leading rusher. All right, Herbert under center now. We had Hampton in the backfield. They know we're running this. Oh, he's got a lot of room to run too. This defense from the Eagles, man, they're tired. They're tired. This is the time to run. Good run from Hampton right there. Oh, they try to give it to him again. Only a gain of 2, but they can't take him down. This guy, he's a beast. All right. I mean, it's a tie game. It hasn't. It's been a good game. I mean, it hasn't been well played, but it's been tight. Do they get the playoff? I feel like we had not one delay game. Ooh, Disley with his first grab of the game, only to be met by Blankenship with only a gain of 2 yards. Third down. Should have kept running the ball. Oh, okay. They're still in field goal range right now. Oh, and he's going for the run. Nice play right there. Great play. Not letting him get that. That's been their best play all night. Has been a Herbert run. They're just within field goal range. This is probably like a 52-yard field goal now. It did look like he had room. Like he came off. Nolan Smith, he's a great player. Like I said, when you got a defensive player with no gloves on, that guy means business. 54-yard for Dicker. Does he have what it takes? Oh, yeah. He got it. I mean, this guy's crazy good. This guy's crazy good. Okay, I mean, I don't see the Eagles scoring a touchdown. I wouldn't be surprised if it's another field goal. I wouldn't be surprised if it's another field goal. They need at least 3 on this drive to keep this game going. Dicker with a good kick to take the lead in overtime. Who's that girl? It's Mrs. Santa Claus. All right, they're bringing it out of the end zone. Oh, good return right there from Shipley. Field goal range. I'd be surprised if they get a touchdown, honestly. There's only been 2 touchdowns this whole game. It's been 5 field goals to 4 field goals right now. That's the difference. Both running backs with the touchdowns. All right, let's see what happens here. They gotta hand this ball off at first. There's no way this isn't a handoff. Yep, they do. Give it to Saquon. Decent gain right there. He's able to keep his legs moving. Gain of 5, gain of 4. Well, let's see. Oh. All right, less than 6 minutes left in the overtime period. Good gain from Barkley to start it up. I would give it back to him. It's 4 downs from here on in. It's a fake give. They're gonna look Goddard. Watch out behind you. Ooh. Just out of the reach of AJ Brown. We got 3rd and 6 now. That's the only way he's been able to complete passes tonight. They've been absolute fastballs. He kind of cut that a little bit. I mean, maybe he was just going off the quarterback, getting pressured a little bit. He cut that in a little bit back towards the quarterback. If he stayed on his line, even shaded more back, it would have been a better throw. He's looking for AJ. He's looking for running room. Does he have enough? Oh, he's got that and then some. It's a flag, though. It's a flag. Damn it. Flag coming back. Scott Novak with the letter that your dog died in a car crash. He knocks at your home when your husband doesn't return home from war to tell you that. Always got bad news. Always telling you it matter of factly. I mean, there's a hold on every single play. We want to know who this girl is with the white. No, not neither of those 2 girls. It was the girl with the black long sleeve tee. We want to know. It was not a girl either. It was a woman. All right, 3rd and 16. We at least got to get a chunk right here. Don't need to get a first. Just need a chunk. What a play! What a pass! Devonta Smith. That's been the only pass that's been working for them. A quick inseam route. An absolute bullet from Hurts. 1st down. Oh my God, that was a great throw. A trusting throw from Hurts. He couldn't even see him. He just knew he was going to end up on the other side of that defender. Oh, that was a trusting throw. He wasn't really open. Big catch from Devonta Smith. That's his 4th grade. He has less than 40 yards. Hand off to Barkley. Can he find some room? He can't. Loss of 1 right there. This is going to be close. They need to be thinking touchdown. I'm thinking this game ends in a tie. All right, less than 4 minutes left in the OT. Jalen Hurts solo in the backfield. Who are we looking right now? He's looking Goddard. Got Goddard in field goal range. Gain of 5 or 6. That's what you look for right there. They're in field goal range officially. What do they do here? You gotta be going for a touchdown. Great play by Hurts just to get that out. Great play. Yeah, we can't have Jelliet from 60. That's not trustworthy. Look, his career long is from the 42. We need a first down. We can't trust that. Oh my god. Oh! I don't really love that effort on that one. I feel like he could have got dirty right there. Oh god. Why do we do that? Why do we throw? I mean, he was under full pressure. They sent everyone. They. Oh, it was a good throw. They're going for it. 4th and 4. It's do or die in overtime right now. They get it. They get the win. I mean, they don't get the win. They get to keep going. Yeah, that was always going to be a timeout. I mean, you can't trust your field goal unit from 60. You can't trust the jelly from 60. Love that Eagles hat. Very fresh Eagles hat. And then you got Jelliet over there. He's ready for everything. He said if my number was called upon, I would have been out there. Then they don't want ties around here in Philly. I'm fine with that. That's the ethos of the team. No, no, no. But he did not. He did not pass. But he didn't pass the neutral zone. He didn't. He can move forward. Oh God. They baited him on that one. They baited him on that one. Look at the right guard. He touches the. That was a heads up play by Mailata. Oh man. What a play. What a play. But I don't think he passed into the neutral zone. Can you not do that? Can you not like fake go? This guy, I want to see a QB draw right here. I want to see a QB draw. Goddard, I mean, he's the king of about 5 or 6 yards. He keeps stacking them up. He's got 7 grabs for 70 yards, 60 yards. 7 grabs for 60 yards. All right, we got 2nd and 7. Clock is still winding down. Less than 3 minutes. Honestly, it don't matter. They're going for a touchdown. They're going for a touchdown. He's got time. He's rolling out, and he's got Goddard again. That's who you look for in this time. You need someone trustworthy. You go there with Goddard. Look, and then he goes back out. Nice play. Really nice play from Goddard. 8 grabs for about 75 yards now. Look for Goddard around here. He's going to be getting in the end zone. A fake give. He's going for a touchdown. Oh, what a way to end it. Oh my God. Jalen Hurts with 4 picks on the night. He threw it into a high traffic area. Great play by the defense. That's why you do the tip ball drill. Oh my God, what a play. One of the defenders puts his hand out. The other guy grabs it inbounds. And LA comes away with the win. Neither of these teams deserve the win. They deserved it. This game should have been a tie more than anything. This game looked like a tie, should have been a tie. Look at Harbaugh. Eagles lose 3 games in a row. Look at this. We gotta see this because he was open. He was open. It looked like. Look at that. Oh, what a play by 20. That was an intuitive play by 20. Getting back there, getting the hand on it. And look at this guy, too. Jefferson. 2 feet in bounds. What a play by 20. If you're a Dotson, you got to cut it up a little bit more. You got to cut it up a little bit more. He looked like he was open. I saw that. Oh, look at Sirianni. What are you gonna do? A little smile on his face. Wonder what he's thinking. He's like, this is the shit that's happening to me right now. I love that. You don't usually see that. Riley, you were right, buddy. He's like, I just want to celebrate with my team. But yeah, can we get an interview with you real quick? I love that. Can he just deny doing this interview? Does he have to do it? It was a mess of a game, but it ended up being pretty entertaining, going all the way to OT, coming all the way to the end. 4 picks for Jalen Hurts. That hurts. That hurts bad. He threw it into a high traffic area when he really didn't need to. I thought that guy was open though. I thought that guy was open. I saw what he saw. Riley, it's late. We're not doing a horse race to end the night. You're up so big anyways. You're the only one in here. Let's call it. We'll see you on Thursday, Riley. We'll see you on Thursday. All right, let's do what we always do around here. It's a little bit of a breakdown. This was another Monday Night Football edition with Tea Time. Chargers, Eagles. It was neck and neck all game. Chargers were winning most of the game. Eagles came back. Chargers tying field goal to bring it to overtime. They kick a field goal on their first possession. And I think the Eagles, they're having a prime time drive. They're looking like they can score a touchdown. Hurts steps a little bit outside of what he's comfortable with, and he throws his 4th pick of the night. He didn't need to make that play, but I saw what he saw. He was open. But the Eagles, they lose 3 in a row, and they're reeling a little bit. And Dallas might be thinking, can we win this division? Can we win this division? It's going to be fun to end to the season. That was a great edition of Monday Night Football. That was an exciting game. For anyone who was with us, anyone who was tea timing, I appreciate every single one of you, all the tea timers. Until next time. Right, Riley. Until next time, how we always do it.